Yes. Open the secret tunnel.
Hi there.
Welcome to episode 55 of Dungeon of the Mad Mage. Right. Welcome back, guys. Welcome back to level 3. We're at day number 12. It is currently 9 p.m. And tonight is quite an unusual night. As a recap, in the last episode, our heroes managed to return the dagger of Legion of Azrok. And it was well celebrated. You guys earned their patronism. They're now your patron. And they celebrated your arrival. You found a whole lot of weird things happening in the Legion of Azrok. You noticed that they're all building up for a war against the Drow. They tried a little skirmish against the Drow, which failed. They lost some people over there. Some were kidnapped. There were Drow. There were dead Drow. There were dead hobgoblins. You also noticed that there's a group of Drow Zombies walking around in the Legion of Azrok, this ancient dwarven village known as Sturm Kultur. And you learn that these zombies are controlled by a rather unusual being known as Prita Skeeter, who looks like an old woman with a head of a beholder, and the lower half of...
By any chance?
What's that?
Does she have a sister named Rita by any chance? Or is that reference just going over everyone's head?
I'm feeling Harry Potter reference.
Yes, because you said Rita Skeeter, and I went, hey, there's a character named Rita Skeeter.
Maybe.
It's not necessarily that the reference went over our head. You are so quiet, my dude.
Yeah,
is it true for everyone?
No, not for... Yeah, it is quite quiet.
Yeah.
I can talk louder if you want.
No,
That would
okay,
help, actually, yes.
Everyone-
So just be aware.
Everyone is quiet in comparison to Alice.
Oh yeah, true. No, you cannot
It's-
compare to me.
I will try and consciously talk louder, it's just I'm painting miniatures, so I'm kind of focusing.
Understandable.
No, you're focusing on the right thing.
I mean, I'm not
You
muted
are-
for the first, half an hour of this session,
This is
so...
This is true. We're going to dive in, and you guys had met Azrok, who was very thankful for returning the dagger. You got together in the war room, and basically he laid out the plan. You're going to attack first thing tomorrow morning. They will take the southern route to the Drow Temple, and you guys will take the northern route and meet in between. Azrok will give you the signal through one of the sending stone magic items that you have, and will give you the cue to attack. He also did say that should something happen and the attack is triggers early, you can of course trigger the battle. He basically said you have now the rest of the evening, and he wanted to check, and but he actually wanted to see if Robwell and Zeldy fancy doing a little scouting mission ahead, just to get the layout of the land, see what's happening before the attack commences. Zeldy and Robwell took on the mission and headed down. Giving the rest of the Moxy boxes time for a little bit of downtime. And this is where we start our episode. We start our episode just north of the Drow Temple. And we know from previous experiences that this Drow Temple is a very old dwarven temple. And this is, of course, where we lost, once upon a time, our Zeldy... no, not Zeldy. Our Slink, our lizard folk monk. And through this battle, of course, we lost another player, Mila. It was a tough time. So we're going to go back to a little bit of Moxy Boxer history. And as I check my notes to make sure I've not skipped anything, we arrive right here. And what we see is we see 2 drow. And thanks to the magic item, the Mask of Disguise, is that what you guys are wearing?
Hat of Disguise, yeah, very close.
Hat of Disguise. Yeah, you guys now look like drow. Something happened a bit earlier in the evening for you, Robwell. When you took off your Hat of Disguise, you had this sudden mad urge to just hit something, and you whacked a goblin across the nose. Very odd. And we now find ourselves in front of the 2 drow. Can you guys see this? I'm loading Sverion's Twitch. Oh, of course you're on YouTube. Now I know why it won't work. Silly me. I'm just going to trust that you guys just let me know if you can't see anything.
No, nothing except the surrounding area.
Okay, so you're able to see, the surrounding area. Perfect. So just as a recap, you're in the Northern Territory. You've come from the left.
Mm-hmm.
Towards the right is a tunnel with filled with a lot of cobweb. And you approach the entrance of the tunnel where you see 2 drow guarding the place. And in a fantastic performance, or shall I say rather deception from Zeldi, you guys had convinced these 2 drow that you were taking supplies to the catacombs, which is where you passed, and they believed you. You see a spider in the corner, a large spider, seems to be part of this guard. And as you do this, the spider decides then that it seems to be a little bit of hustle and bustle of where you are. The drow kind of spot you guys and move out of the way as the giant spider crawls through the door, which is opened as some Quagoths come through. And these Quagoths kind of come through, look at you guys, and as a reminder, you've come across these creatures here before. They, I think they walk on all fours, a bit smelly. They're essentially the footmen, and they're quite tough. You have previously encountered Quagoths. You know that they like to attack with their claws, and I believe you know that they are immune to being poisoned. We've fought these guys before, and you remember when they were low on health, when they're starting to lose, they seem to lash out quite gruesomely. So these Quagoths kind of come out, look at the 2 of you, and just let you kind of continue on. And they just kind of take up this space here. One of the drow closes the door behind him, looks at you guys, and realizes you're actually coming through. There's no supplies in your hands, and decides to open up the door for you. You notice in front of the door, there seems to be 2 bodies wrapped in webbing, and it's thick cobwebs stretched between the walls and form a canopy across the ceiling, in where you are now. And on the ceiling, you can just see hundreds of tiny spiders dangling on silken threads. And around, flanking this door into this temple, are large bundles of silk surrounding a humanoid-like sized creature of sorts. They're not moving. You walk into the temple. The drow behind you close the door. and you notice that the spider in front of you attempts to stealth really badly, and the room you're in now is it's not familiar to the two of you. Robwell, you never reached this in the initial battle many days ago, if I remember.
I don't think so.
There are sparkling veins of gold that stripe this hall. Some of it's been a bit damaged.
Just to make sure, is that the place where the Slink was slain?
Yeah, Slink. This is where Slink died.
I mean, yeah, in that case, everyone is here because we used that to go to the next room on the left.
And you went into the
I
temple,
also
of
tried to
course.
mine the
All of us
gold.
got there.
And you also remember you're pretty sure this is where Slink fell. This is also where you know that the large temple, the big hall, is on your left, the left western wall. You also remember how Raveleth had attempted to mine some of this gold stripes that stretch across this hall. These are well preserved minerals and look naturally just beautiful. These are nice veins of gold naturally going through the walls. The ceiling is covered with webs and that can almost conceal this giant spider, which just looks from up above. The door is emblazoned with a bronze relief of a mountain with a fist-sized depression in its center. Last time you were here, Robwell, you remember this being opened, and this is where the priestess was in here. You notice some sound coming through there. And the last thing you notice in front of the door to the south, the closed door to the south, is the stains of blood on the floor. We start with Zeldy.
I just wanted to check. I remembered last time doing the Psionic Whispers thing with Robwell, in case we needed to communicate without speaking. So would he be able to telepathically tell me all this stuff that Zeldy would not know?
But I'll let Robwell decide. You can just say yes or no.
I guess, yeah, he would mention that because, well, it was quite, well, that was the first time when we almost hit the, well, yeah, when we met the wall. Yeah, I would explain, like, oh, we lost some of our people here.
So telepathically, without looking at Robwell, just kind of still looking ahead, but you're like, interesting. So this is where the lizard man got squished. And then carries on walking.
All right. The floor is now on you guys. Roll me a perception check, both of you, will you?
Mm-hmm. There you are.
Okay. Cool. You listen and you notice two things. From the western wall, you hear chanting and kind of the chats. You kind of lean against the door, and you're getting vibes of kind of a church ceremony going on. There's humming, there's speaking. You hear Lolth. So clearly there's kind of a ceremony or meditation, something going on there. You hear in the southern door muffled words of someone speaking. And it's quite taunting. Words of taunting.
Okay. Telepathically to Robwell, as I'm kind of like listening in, just listening to the chanting, because you can probably hear it through the door. I'm like, well, that sounds like something we shouldn't go near. I suppose we should keep to the story and see if we can find the warehouse or storage area so we can get out of here with some kind of supply so we can all eat before we come back here and fucking murder these people.
Well, I think that's the idea is for them to for us to gather information. I will have a peek in a room to just have a look how many people I can expect there, and we can proceed then. Okay?
Okay, you look inside. I'll watch the door and the very inconspicuous giant spider.
So
Is it
I'm
trying
just
to
gonna
hide?
I'm just gonna try and open the door like I would like, oh, wrong room. But just like not trying to be conspicuous, it's like I'm conspicuous, it's just like open the door. Okay, that's not
Yeah.
the room. Have a quick glance to try to note how many people I see, how many
Yeah.
enemies, and then just and close and just proceed to the next one, the one on the south.
Perfect. Is
Like, open the door and be like, "This isn't where I parked my car."
yeah, basically.
yeah. Okay. Is this first on the wall on the left, the west wall first?
Yeah.
We've been
then
trying to
go down.
contact you regarding your car's extended warranty.
Is anyone parked a Ford Fiesta? Anyone? Color blue. Okay, good. You approach the door, and unfortunately, there's no handle. I just have to look. So there is only this bas relief. And I just have to quickly look.
Oh yeah, last time we kicked them in. Did they?
Can you both of me roll me a religion check as you're looking at this door? And
Oops.
you can't really see a proper handle.
Oops. That's my specialty.
Cool. And Zaldi, roll me a Arcana as well, please. Perfect. Okay. Robert, I would have actually given you advantage, but it's good enough to know that
But y'all suck today. What the fuck? What's happening, you guys? Come on, get your mojo bag. I don't want to die.
Yes, I just come back and tell Alice telling everyone they suck.
Yeah, because they do. Look at that! Look at that! What is this?
It's the average normal rolls, not like you only like the lowest of the low.
You both notice that. So, Robo, you realize this is the symbol of Dumathoin. You know that it's that god of secrets. You've seen this symbol many times, and you know that where the mountain is above is usually a gem, and there is an indent in the door where there is normally a gem, and you can pretty much figure that to open this door, you would need a gem to open this. You're definitely intelligent enough to kind of figure that one out. And and you would explain to Zeldy this, I would imagine, and if you do, Zeldy would then guess that maybe a spell could open this, perhaps, but you're not too sure what. And as you're looking at this door, you see that there is some mechanism, not exactly a handle, but you could give it a go at a dexterity check using thieves' tools to open this door. So we've got the option of placing a gem or giving maybe a spell a go. You're not too sure which one, Zeldy. There's also the chance of maybe seeing if you can play around with the mechanism.
Okay.
So with thieves' tools, because I wouldn't want to do that, obviously, would it be sleight of hand? Also, Robwell is also a rogue. Maybe he can...
I would actually wanted to suggest to Zeldy, okay, there's no easy way to it here, and you want to only scout. I would just proceed further and look what else we can find.
Yeah, it is very difficult, this lock. You both can tell it's a very hard lock.
I have an idea, but I would run it past Robbo before I did it. Okay, so from what you told me, I have no idea what spell it is to open it, but people are idiots, and those guards probably know how to open the door, so I could use minor illusion to make it seem like someone wants to get out and they can't open the door from inside, and the guards can open it for us.
Too much
Sound
of
good?
a hassle. I would first scout everything else, maybe on the way back.
Okay.
We are scouting, Zeldy, for a change.
Okay. And the spider above you just looks at you. Nothing unusual. Walks along, but kind of underneath a silk
I will
ceiling.
proceed to the doors on the south.
I wonder if spiders do yoga. Carry on.
Zeldy thinks that. What does Robwell do? So you hear this muffled taunting through the door.
Where? From the south?
It's south door. Yeah.
Yeah, I still proceed like I would be part of the, I just want to look like someone that's belong here. So,
Okay, cool. So as you open the door to be like, that kind of, am I in the right room type thing, you open the door and you see a drow looking through a room which is very familiar to you. This is the room where you remember there being prisoners. This is where the massive battle was, where Dottie created the wall. This is where Jax went down, and there is a drow. Quite the he's giving off more captain vibes than the kind of drow that were guarding kind of the simple pleb drow. And this drow just stops, looks over at you two, nods, and looks through a door. And this is a cell door, a prison cell. Looks through one of the kind of the slots through there, and just continues his taunting, and just goes, "You have not got long, Azrock folk. We will take over you. You will die. You will be part of Loth. But before then, you will remain here, and you will be part of our food." Pathetic. And he kind of continues this taunting.
Yeah,
Well,
pathetic. You tell him, Captain, I say in undercommon.
I'm just gonna, after I nodded back, I'm just gonna proceed.
So I loving the RP just for fun. Can you roll me a performance or a deception? Totally up to you, but it's totally fine. I just want to see how well you do.
You are a disappointment to me, and your mother was a badger. That's just mean on badgers. I like badgers.
Badges, fantastic. In fact, actually, that performance invigorates your new drow friend, and he's like, "Yeah, pathetic. Look at you, worthless, all of you." And you hear kind of the same taunting from a room southwest, around the corner, and you just hear and then you hear a ding, 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 ding as metal hits metal, ding, 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 in a rhythmic pace. And you see blood on the floor, really stained blood from quite a while. And Robwell, I don't know how would Robwell take this, because this is where a major battle happened. A lot of blood was shed from both sides.
Well, Robel know that we have to keep an appearance, so he don't really show anything. Especially he have mask of many faces, so it's not like he looks like it's an illusion. Still, he's gonna keep his face. But yeah, he remembers everything. He remembers when he almost had to left all his teammate here, and what was before, what happened here. So yeah, and there's like a bit of a rage in him remembering that female. I forgot her name. That
Marta.
Oh, that treacherous elf bitch, yeah.
Marta Moonshadow.
I need to take a vengeance against, for sure.
You remember that Marta was actually in the cell which this drow, this kind of captain drow, is taunting. Yeah. She used to be in that. She was in that cell.
Can I just say that I'm not feeling the same emotions that Robwell is feeling because I wasn't here for that. So I'm like, I'll distract this idiot. You look around. I'll keep his attention. So, and by the way, Captain, if you've been working out, you look really buff. I mean, and also we're here to get some of the good wine. We've got to take it down to the catacombs to the guys down there. Could you just point the way and basically just distracting him so he doesn't look at Robwell?
Oh yeah,
Okay, yeah.
First of all, I forgot what was here. Is that the stone wall here, or just like the regular door, or what's here?
A really good question. It's now a regular door. You can see the reminiscence of the wall that covered the door, but that wall has now been like smashed. So you see a normal door, but just around the frame are kind of bits of reminiscent of Dottie's kind of cement, kind of stone.
I will ask Zeldi, maybe wanna check for the gem for the doors at the captain, or just ask about it. Well, I'm gonna take a look, just to make sure that there's nothing that I know everything what's here, all the corners.
Perfect.
Okay, I'll ask the captain in the comments. Say, oh, it looks like they're behind one of the gem doors. I think I lost mine. Have you got a spare?
Since you performed really well, he goes, you lost yours again. Here, take mine. And he hands you a red gem, a small red gem.
Thanks, Captain. You go. You give it to that little butt weasel. You go and tell him what's what. I'll go and do the things that we need to keep this glorious dark army moving. And then I walk off with the gem.
He turns over to that to whoever's in the cell and goes, "Butt weasel, I like this. Butt weasel, you stink, you filthy hobgoblin. Soon you will die." And he continues that kind of taunting. Meanwhile, Robwell, you are walking along and you are reminded about these prison cells that are here. There is a drow taunting prisoners in these cells. He's got his weapon, I think it's a scimitar, and he's kind of holding against the bar, ding, 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 and looks and nods at you and kind of looks at you and goes, I've not had my fun yet. You can join me. And kind of dabs through the cell, and you see a hobgoblin kind of move out the way. And he almost invites you to join him in this playful activity. And you're getting vibes of, this is recreation, torturing these things. And he goes, "Join me, my friend. Join me." And he kind of stabs the scimitar right through the bars, and you can see that there are hobgoblins in 1, 2, 3, 4. So there are 6 of them. So in 4 of them, the cells are very tired, worn-looking goblins who have just had enough. You also notice in the end cell there is a human. And Robwell, you remember this human. This is a human who you initially freed. It's not Marta. It's a human female who you freed, and amidst the battle, she was too scared, and she stayed behind and got caught up. So you never know what happened to her, but you can see that she wasn't killed. Clearly, spiders haven't come out of her, and she just looks at you and just, when will I be free? As she looks at you. And the drow invites you both to torture these people through scaring, taunting, goes, "Come on!" And kind of again, his weapon goes right through.
We still have some things to finish, but we'll join you soon.
Go with Zelda.
Can I use minor illusion to make it look like I pull like a club or something out of my pocket, or like a short sword? And go to jab at them with it, and even if I nick them, it's just a minor illusion, so it's not going to actually hurt them. So I'm looking like I'm trying to join in, but I'm not actually ever trying to hurt them. Nice. Might need a sleight of hand for that, maybe. I don't know.
Roll me sleight of hand. Sleight of hand.
Butt weasels.
Jeepers creepers. So you do that. You try and get it through. And the hobgoblin there kind of sees you do that, and as it almost hits, it goes through his hand, and he kind of looks up at you and just kind of shakes his head, and he just thinks, "I must be too tired. I thought that would have hit me." That's his kind of look. And the drow kind of smiles at you and looks over at Robwell and goes, "Spoil sport." And kind of just looks at you a little bit oddly to go, interesting. You know, not in a your cover's blown, but more like a, that's weird. And then continues. Zeldy.
What I was going to say was while I was trying to do my minor illusion at the thing, I would do my telepathy to Robwell. I'd be like, "Great time to grab the keys while I distract him, if you want. Just saying."
Sure. When sure. Can I see any keys on him?
You can't. Roll me a perception. Nothing obvious.
Perception.
Perfect. Wow, that's actually perfect. So you not only can you not see it, but you can tell from the pockets, the armor, what he's got on. He definitely does not have the keys on him in any of the pockets. There's not even a need to do, sleight of hand to kind of check the pockets type of thing. You can perfectly see nothing is on him that could be keys.
Okay. I would say then we still need to finish our task. And I will just continue through the doors.
Yep. Not risking any more than that. Bye.
Yeah. You guys are getting the pressure of like, holy crap, we are behind freaking enemy lines now. Okay, and you just hear the taunting continue.
Before I leave him, I will say that I'll say to the guy before I leave, this is actually really fun. It's that guard from before. This is actually really fun. My name's Navani, by the way. I'm new to this level, but I'm off to go and do a little supply mission, but I might be back tomorrow, so I'll keep my eye out for you. And then I walk off. Because this disguise might be useful tomorrow, and if that guy says, "I remember her," then I'm less likely to be outed as a so-and-so.
Roll me a deception, will you?
Do I get advantage because I'm pretending to be somebody else thanks to the actor feat? Best feat ever.
If it is the active, go for it. I need to.
Oh, that's sad. Can I use my feature, my Psionic Whispers feature, to roll? Is it a D6? I'll double check. Basically, I can use one of my Psionic die to telepathically enhance a skill roll.
Okay. Cool.
I'm just going to check what dice I need to roll for it. It is it's one of my Psionic dices, which is it's a 1d6. So I will roll a d6 and I can add that to this. Yep. So it's now an 18 instead of a 12.
Perfect. So yeah, as you do that, you're kind of almost fumbling, and you get your Psionic Whispers to just like as a delayed backup just comes and improves your performance. I was just curious about the acting feat. Yeah, this is amazing. You have advantage on deception and performance when trying to pass yourself off as a different person. That's fantastic. So yeah, you manage that. And initially the drow looked at you weirdly in a something doesn't make sense. And then when you say that, it goes, yeah, sorry, what was your name? Just so I can mark it down.
Navani.
So
basically, I'm talking to him, and then he kind of just goes, "I'm not sure but she has such a soft voice. Those eyes, they're so... Yes, Navani. I've got to beat these prisoners, but I'll see you later." That kind of thing.
So, this guy, you did that really well. So, he, first of all, like I said, he was like, something doesn't make sense. So, at that point, you're noticing, could have said something maybe wrong there. But he goes, Navani. Must be more backup. Perhaps, he kind of has a think, and something clicks and goes, You are with Melith. Ah, I am Sabalin. And he nods, pokes his head down and nods at you. And you remember Melith was the Drow priestess who you met on level 4. So he notices, he thinks, you're with Melith, the priestess. I've not seen you before. And he just introduces himself then as Sabalin. And bids you farewell.
Got it. Cool. Thank you. I've written that all down. This is good. I shall use this in my nefarious schemes.
All right. You approach the door. You don't hear anything.
Well, I would proceed.
Cool. You don't hear anything. You proceed through the door, and opens up a corridor which is empty. And you kind of get almost flashbacks, Robwell, of this is where this is the infamous corridor where you were perfectly trying to escape through, but for some reason the doors were locked, and you remember that there's a few doors still to go.
Okay.
You guys continue down further behind enemy lines. You feel the pressure. You notice, you don't notice anything else, but just the sounds of the background of kind of the taunting from up above. Perhaps some noises far beyond the door.
I think to myself, as I'm walking down the corridor, like, can you believe these idiots? They totally fell for it. I guess I'm going to have to pretend that you're mute, though. Unless you can still keep saying the word for... What was the word that I taught you again? In Undercommon? I can't remember. Anyway, we need to give you a drow name. Think of something.
No, just give me any name. I don't care.
This is Drow Camille. It's a completely unique name, unrelated to anything else.
Again, what name you said?
Camille.
Sure, why not?
It's a weird name. It's not as cool and nifty as Robwell, but I guess we'll go with it.
It's very
what's
strange
nice
name. I
one?
never had it before, actually.
Yep. Anyway, would you like to go for that door first? I don't want to get hit by anything.
I'm just gonna give it a listen. Just not like very precise, like the quick lesson and enter.
Cool. Roll me a perception, will you?
Mm-hmm. There you go.
Cool.
Oh.
So from there, you don't hear anything through the door. Maybe the slightest faint of words and conversation, but far beyond this door. So nothing behind
just
you.
enter it.
All right. And cool. You enter another room. It is empty, and as you approach the next door, here there's definitely conversation happening, and it is in Drow, not Undercommon.
I mean, I wouldn't know the difference. I would get Zeldy to try to listen in.
You understand Drow?
Oh, I love listening. Well, I speak Undercommon, which is the Drow language, right?
No, it's sorry, Elvish. My apologies.
Elvish. I don't think I speak Elvish.
Let's speak.
Have they been speaking Elvish the whole time?
Yeah, this is clearly in Elvish. If you've heard Elvish before, you all have noticed it.
No, I mean the previous conversations were they all in Elvish as well?
They're in Undercommon.
Okay.
Yeah. So that guy was taunting the Hobgoblin Undercommon, and that seemed to provoke the chat with the other Drow in Undercommon.
Okay. No, I do not speak Undercommon. I do speak Undercommon. I don't speak Elvish.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. So you roll me a perception. See if you can kind of pick out anything from the sounds. Cool. You're getting conversation vibes in Elvish. It's familiar. Familiar tone.
I can't understand what they're saying, but I could read their thoughts of a spell if you can distract the others so I don't get spotted.
Wouldn't they know that you read their mind?
It doesn't specifically say people know I'm reading their mind unless I dive deeper. I guess it's a DM choice.
No. If you fail, they might. I think it's if it's a save they have to do, then they wouldn't, like a wisdom save. Then they would pick up someone's trying to tune in.
Okay.
Detect thoughts. You can read the thoughts. Fine. If a creature intentionally doesn't seem unaffected, you initially learn the surface thoughts. As an action, you can either shift your attention to another creature's thoughts or attempt to probe deeper. That's fine. If you probe deeper, the target must make a wisdom saving throw. If it fails, you gain insight to the reasoning, its emotional state. If it succeeds, the spell ends. Either way, the target knows that you are probing into its mind. And unless you shift your attention to another creature's thoughts, the creature can use its action to take a turn. Yeah.
Well, if it knows, I wouldn't do it because I wouldn't want to.
Risk. Yeah, there would be a risk.
I should only know if you actually probe deeper.
I'm not. Yeah, I don't want to probe. That's what I thought. I thought if I just scan its surface level thoughts, which will be the conversation it's currently having, then it wouldn't notice me. But if I tried to dig deeper to like, what is your mother's maiden name?
Yeah,
Then it would be like.
Yeah, it's an interesting question. Would a failed detect thoughts, just for the surface thoughts, be detectable by the victim?
I'm happy to leave that to DM rule. If you say it is, then it's fine. If not, then it isn't. That's whichever's fine. I just thought it was a way for getting around the problem, but I don't mind not doing it if it's not going to work.
I don't think there is. When you read the surface thoughts, you can just read the surface thoughts, so you only make a save if you tried to probe deeper.
Oh, okay. Right, yeah, so if that's... Well, if Daniel's happy to go with that ruling, provided I don't abuse it, I just want to pick up on the conversation. I don't even want to know everything they're saying. I just want to get the general gist of what it's about.
Cool. All right. Let's go with this. And it'll be then for anyone else on the other end, other side, trying to detect your thoughts. I'll just do the same. So if you fail just on the surface thoughts, that's fine. You'll just get, if you fail, you'll just get static, and they wouldn't know they're being probed. Only if you're trying to get the maiden name and anything deeper. So you can give it a go.
Yeah, then one of the people I can see, I will try and do that. Where's my thing? I only have so many goes of this. Detect thoughts. So do that, and I think it's...
okay, so I'm opening the doors just like we regularly try to go through. And then Zelda do her thing.
DC 13.
Brilliant. So the intention here is open up the door, kind of the lost type things, play in the situation, and you will try and do the detect thoughts and then just improvise. Okay, cool. You open the door and you immediately see this small room. You recognize you were in here as you were escaping Robwell. This is also kind of the back door entrance. And just to immediately show you what's in here, there is a sturdy table in the middle of the room. Oh no, sorry. B. The wall is is lined with coiled whips, daggers, and other menacing tools. A small table in the center is covered with pristine white silk sheet. You notice, as you go through and look, you notice there is the Drow priestess, Melith, the one you encountered on level 4. This is the priestess who saw you guys and went, "Hey guys, we own you. You're our slaves, and by the way, just help us out. Please kill Elune." And we'll let you go. And she seems to be a bit more sympathetic, and she was like, kind of, well, you should come back, but if you don't, we won't hunt you down. But make sure you come back to us. You notice opposite her is Thrissa. Thrissa is the Drow Mage who was a bitch and did not like you guys. Thrissa was the one who was like, my lady, why don't you just kill them now? They clearly escaped. But Melith was more, look, we kind of need the help killing Elune. Just, you guys go for it, but make sure you come back. So that was the dynamic. So what do you do, Zeldy, initially? The door is opened. You see two of them in conversation, and they're about to kind of look over their shoulder. Whose thoughts do you read?
I will read not Melith, the other one.
Okay.
This is like a 6-second thing, so the door will open. I'll do that, see what I get, and then I'll go, oh, this isn't the torture room. Sorry, I was looking for the spiky whip for the prisoners. Got sent by Savalin to fetch it. And close the door and leave immediately.
What about Robwell? What would be Robwell be doing at this point? While Zeldy does the scan, would you be more next to Zeldy while she says that?
Yeah, just being step behind. It's like, okay, I just clearly follow her. That's it. Yeah, nothing to add here. I just like you. I know I would have take a notice of them specifically because we don't know them. And that's it. I think that's all that I actually wanted to find from here. I'm actually happy what we got already from here.
Oh, so the Drow Mage rolled a 9. So here we go. You read the thoughts of creatures, and you learn Thrissa's surface thoughts. What is most on its mind at the moment? Cool. Okay, so what is on its mind is just frustration, and it's frustration at Melith, and it is the desire as well to impress a much higher being. Not God, but you'll know another priestess, her sister, and that is what you're getting. So frustration at Melith and the desire to impress, not Melith, because I'm fucking pissed off at her. I want to impress her sister, who is much more powerful. And there's almost a glimmer of like, I would stab you in the back, bitch. And they turn around, and Melith looks over at you, and just and as you say that, and as you close, she puts out her hand and she goes, "No, come in."
I come in.
Go. Torture chamber. Thought you would know where you'd be going. And she kind of looks you up and down, because only Robwell knows that actually the torture chambers are down there. And she kind of just looks you up and down and goes, interesting. She goes, they're down there. You should know this. What are you up to?
My apologies, mistress. I had a lot to drink last night, and I might not be as sober as I should be. I'll get going at once. I'll give those dirty prisoners an extra lashing. Those butt weasels will really get it on your behalf, Mistress Melith. I promise.
And looks and goes, Lady Melith. What is your name, Drow?
Navani?
And you are quiet. She looks over at you.
He is a mute, mistress. He can only speak in common.
Perfect. She's picking up something, and she goes, Trissa would never allow a mute in her service of Lolth. I will speak with her. She goes and she kind of she has a think. And she just goes, be gone with you. And she kind of, almost in a Devil's Wears Prada way, just goes, be gone. We'll speak to Teresa. I don't know how I believe a mute would be among Lolth's warriors. Leave!
Yes, mistress. At once, mistress. Closes the door. And then telepathically, we need to fucking go.
Yeah, I think that's enough. We can leave.
Don't know if you saw what Belle wrote in the chat.
Yeah, I seen it. I think we spent enough of a time here anyway. I would just start telling, okay, Zaldi, I think we've got a key, we got an idea who is here, we can go.
Cool. Okay, you hear something happening beyond the door back in the prisoner section. And you hear something in Undercommon as this drow has this hobgoblin kind of grappled and goes, you will serve us for dinner. And the drow kind of kicks the hobgoblin on the floor. The hobgoblin's then on prone, lands on the floor. The drow at this point gets out his short sword. I had to have a look, and just kind of swings it around really coolly. Looks at you guys and goes, actually, you did that really well. Nivani! And holds out his short sword and handle. Will you do the honors? We will dine on Hobgoblin tonight. And puts the left foot on the Hobgoblin's neck. As the Hobgoblin just goes...
I'm just gonna walk over, grab the sword, and just gonna stab the Hobgoblin in the neck. And just leave. It's like, just grab, stab, and just leave like nothing happened.
Oh my god! Did not expect that.
I was gonna say, but I just got this new dress, and I cast
that's the thing.
on you and
I know
your best friend, and then you were like, I'm just gonna fucking murder that guy.
I'm pretty sure, I'm much more. Rob will know that this is the most ruthless of all of them, and he wasn't sure if Zelda would try to do something or not, and he just don't want to risk it. Yeah, it's not worth it.
Roll me, Robwell. Could you roll me a sleight of hand just to determine how fast you would get the sword and just how much in mid-conversation you would do this? I mean, if it's like a natural 20, you would have got it before Zelda went, but if it's like 15. A 1, it would have been 15. A bit more awkward. Yeah, you're fine. Zelda, you get those few words out. You can, of course, if you wish, contest with a sleight of hand. But if not, Robwell, amazingly,
My initial thinking was like, oh, I really appreciate that, Sabalin. I love slaughtering a hobgoblin, which is the next girl. But I just got this new armor dress, and then I was going to kind of cast suggestion and be like, and he should be your best friend, and see if that worked. But before I even thought about doing the spell, Robwell fucking executed the guy. So guess I'll save a spell slot.
Brilliant. I think would Robwell count Legion of Azarok as no, it wouldn't, as a foe?
No.
Cool, perfect. Impressed. This drow who previously looked at you weirdly just looked impressed at you and asks and goes, nice. Holds out his hand to get the short sword back.
I'm just stab it and just quickly notice that he's stands and just throw at him and just leave.
And I just Nivani kind of goes up to Robwell's character and just kind of puts her arms around him and goes, I love a drow with bloodlust. Isn't he great, Sabalan? And then I want to see Sabalan be like, oh, you're together.
What did you introduce Robwell as a? Did you give Robwell a name to Sabalan?
Not to Sabalan, no.
Yeah, he asked Uzuz, your name, my friend, and looks really impressed.
We are leaving already. And that's the thing. That whole the thing is to be like be that like one of like those cool guys like do that thing. Just
I'm with you. Cool. So like a geek seeing the really cool jock just do like a basketball slam dunk, he just looks at you and just in awe rather than I dare not even speak to him. Damn, Teresa has some good drow.
And as he starts walking out the door, I just turn to Sabalan and go, isn't he dreamy? And in the comment and I drop after.
Excellent, guys. All right, awesome.
Just okay. Practically say to Zelda, we cannot blow our cover. Let's leave.
Nice. Cool. And you just hear the drow start to get skinning this hobgoblin and preparing this piece of meat. Cool. You go through the door. This drow captain is just continuing to kind of just observes and just nods at you guys. Okay, what do you guys want to do? You are now in the room where the kind of spider who's trying to stealth is.
Sorry, back. What
No worries. So you did that. What would you like to do? You have now a gem. You could potentially open the door. Zeldy.
I don't know if the spider can understand me, but I'll kind of trot in after Robwell and be like, look at the spider, look at the recently deceased corpse of the hobgoblin, and I go, you like fresh hobgoblin? Because in there, do you understand Undercommon? Or is that animal handling?
Not me animal handling.
If I can get rid of the spider, it might look less conspicuous if we go through the door.
Yeah.
Fuck.
You can give it a go, Robwell, if you want.
Animal handling? Actually, that's a good idea.
I know. Encourage the guy.
Hold on. Hold your horses. Animal. Oh, that's another one that I'm very, very skilled at.
You know what? Here's the thing. I'm going to give you advantage on this because, and I'll tell you why. You can both roll again.
Both of us. Okay, thank you.
Yeah, both of you. Okay, I'll give it to Zeldy. You get advantage, both of you, because the sound of this hobgoblin being demolished seems to ring well with this spider. As it hears the you hear the spider kind of look almost like a dog hearing kind of or a cat hearing a can open. It is easily encouraged to kind of go through, and it just goes and goes through the door, and you just hear the drow go, back off, as I presume you would close the door behind the spider.
Yep.
Yes.
Cool. So yeah, you just hear in Undercommon like back.
In that case, if it's empty, then I will take a peek in that. Oh, sorry. Zelda, would you mind then do the honors?
Yeah. I'm going to stand out of the way of the door, and I'm going to use Mage Hand to move the key near to the door so that we can creak it open and take a peek without being spotted. If that makes sense.
Sure.
All right. YouTube stream is working. I finally got it on my other laptop. So the intention here is just again take a quick peek, put the gem in, see it open up. Is that right? Awesome. Okay. Right. Let's do it. You place the gem in in that door, and you just hear cogs where you can hear it from the mechanism where you could have used thieves' tools, both of you. And the door slowly opens. Opens up. And you see, and hear, more importantly, a ceremony going in, and it's in Elvish. And it's essentially like you've just walked into church and there's mass happening. It is a very large room. You see what you see, which will be, I believe, some spiders. You also see another Drow Mage, just kind of, he's got his hands behind his back, and listening into the darkness, which this humming and talking in Elvish and praying is coming from. Looks over at you two, and looks back.
What? No, they're saying I use Mage Hand to move the key towards the door so that we're kind of out of sight when it opens. So it almost just looks like the door opens and we're not like in obvious view.
You're not. Okay, cool.
Because then I was gonna if Rodwell, I was gonna look to Rodwell and be like, I could totally turn into Melith or the really angry one and go in there.
No, we just want to know what's there and leave.
Okay. So the door just opens and we kind of like try and take a peek as best we can without being spotted.
Yeah,
Cool.
that's it.
Okay. You take a peek and are you able to see? How far can you see in when you take a
60
peek?
feet as our range, unless there's any light in there.
Yeah, perfect. I'm just checking the thing here. Is that where you've got 60 feet? I think you can see. Zelda?
Direct
Yes, you
vision is
can.
60 feet.
Perfect.
I can see
Cool.
where I keep echoing. Like I can see up to this spider dude here.
Yeah, perfect. So you notice that so this drow mage doesn't see you guys, but still looks over and wonders why the door opens, and he walks towards you guys, kind of with.
I will use minor illusion to say, with Melith's voice, say, "Do not look this way. Continue the ceremony. I shall enter shortly. Pay no heed to this door." Well, maybe not that much, but do not look this way. I shall enter shortly.
Roll me a deception.
With advantage.
I mean, you're playing someone else.
You're playing
Speak of
someone
broken.
else. Yes,
27.
it would be advantage. I can I just say freaking acting, man. Right. In that case,
Acting
basically
plus a +10 to deception is OP.
so the drow does this. You don't notice this. The drow kind of looks over, hand back, walks over, and then almost like trying to pretend no one saw him, he just goes, and then just walks kind of back, and then just goes back into his space. Doesn't look, and the humming and the ceremony is continuing.
Yeah, just a question. So, what do we see there except that guy?
Apart from
anything
that, you see some spiders, and they're crawling around, and you hear a female, powerful voice in the background. This is familiar to you, Robwell, and it's the equivalent of "Wir sind hier für Lolth und wir geben unsere Seele für sie. Wir werden alle für die töten. Bitte Lolth, gib uns diesen Kraft. The Legion of Azroth to töten." And then you just hear "Wir geben uns alles für Lolth, wir geben uns alles, unsere Seele. Bitte gib uns die die Stärke." I swapped English.
Do you know prayers in German? I can tell just by the type how you say it, just because. Just because.
Yeah, my Orm and my German grammar would take me to church in Germany. So there we go. Finally paid off.
True.
And you see when you look around this just Drow Mage just kind of not wanting to look, and he's like, maybe I'll just shuffle a bit closer into here. I don't want to take the kind of wrath of Melith as he walks kind of closer in.
He wouldn't have even tried it if I'd done the other one. If I'd done Trissy, he would be fucking keep your eyes in the opposite direction. Because it's Melith, he's like, I might just take a little, maybe.
If he went back, I would just have 2 steps in to have a look how many people I see and just back up, just because that's all I care.
Yep. Awesome. So you see that. Now I need to know one thing. So yeah, basically you see what you see. You see these columns of this large room, and I'll just read out this large temple of Dumathoin converted into this. You see all these above on the ceiling, reminiscence of silky webs, almost what's it called when a spider wraps a person up? You know, these into like a
Cocoon?
Cocoons, thank you. You see these cocoons up on the ceiling, almost. It's quite high up, but where you can see near the side, kind of the walls, you see the beginnings of cocoons. And these stone pillars hold up this 30-foot high arched ceiling, which is concealed by a thick canopy of spiderwebs and cocoons. If you're able to see, is 30 feet. Yes, you are. Strung between the pillars and a bas-relief... yeah, that's right. So between the pillars, even you can see webs streaming across the pillars and more cocoons. Yeah, that's pretty much it from where you are.
I will telepathically message GTFO. Get the fuck out.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Let's leave.
Because that went way better than I thought it would to get inside that room. So
Roll me a perception, will you, please?
Yeah, sure. I mean, I did want to have a look there, right?
he's getting wise to my super amazing feat.
Okay, perfect. Robert, as you enter this room, you're trying to get a peek. You notice that this powerful voice, this female, where you might probably think it's actually the priestess herself. As you walk in, her voice gets slightly distracted. She slows down, and immediately you pick up, she can see me, and she's noticed that I have come into the room. So nothing's been triggered. She's constantly talking, but you notice, when a teacher's giving a lesson and someone enters the room, the teacher will be like, yeah, blah, 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 looking at you guys, blah, 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 blah. So there's a definite sense that you have been noticed.
Okay, we leave immediately. Like, not running, but like power walking.
Do you tell me that?
Yes, I was like...
Okay,
yeah,
So as we go out, I just say, this ceremony appears to be going well. I shall leave you to it. And then as we go out, I'll just, mage hand the door shut. I have sent my servants. The ceremony appears to be going well. And then close the door behind. Yeah, I left. Close the door.
Cool. The GTFO really comes from Robwell at this point.
yes, definitely.
Cool. As Zeldy says that and has interrupted, this is where it prompts the Drow priest, the Drow mage, to kind of look over at you guys as you close the door. Okay, cool. All right, you have the choice now of leaving. Is that what you would like to do?
Yes, we just going back. That's it.
Let me the fuck out.
I'm getting Rick and Morty vibes there. Fantastic. So nothing out of the ordinary. You don't encounter anything out of the ordinary. The two Drow kind of look at you walking past. The Quagoth looks at you. Gives you a sniff. And you guys can continue. And if you want...
I minor illusion some supplies into our backpacks or something. I don't know. Just so they don't think Twice you came to get.
One of the drow looks at you as you're leaving with the stuff and goes, in Elvish, asks you something. Wohin bringst du das?
I will use my awakened mind to read his mind when we said what he said to me.
Mm-hmm. Oh, awakened mind. My God, you guys have a barrage of like. It's like, hi, welcome to Behind the Enemy Lines. We have been ready.
Whereas it's a warlock thing. Shit in here. Awakened mind. You can telepathically speak to any creature you can see within 30 feet of you if it understands at least one language. So I guess I would try and convince it. Like I would move my lips to make it think that I'm speaking Elvish, but actually I'm just telepathically talking to him. I can do sleight of hand for that if you want to convince him, but maybe that's too much.
Let's. I think that's more a performance.
That's an actor thing.
Yeah. You can. That would be a performance roll, and if. Yeah, if you can. Yeah, it's not bad. Cool. Alright, and what are you saying telepathically?
So what did he say?
He speaks in Elvish and says, "Wohin bringst du das?" Which you can't understand.
Nope. I can't. I didn't use detect thoughts. Shit.
You decided something else.
Yeah. We leave now. Bye. But I make him think that I'm saying it in Elvish, and I just keep going.
Sorry, I didn't quite catch that.
So you roll me a perception, Robwell. So you can't pretend to say anything in Elvish if you don't know the language.
No, he talked to him specific to his mind. He was trying to sync his lip to trying to sound like he's talking.
So basically, I don't speak Elvish. I don't have to understand his language. He just has to speak a language, and he understands what I say telepathically. Yeah. So I'm moving my lips, like lip syncing, to make him think that I'm talking to him in Elvish. So I don't know what he said. I'm just basically communicating to him, "Thanks, bye," as in like a very passive, like I don't have time for this. I need to go.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. The perception you get from there is just that he's asked a simple question.
Well, I don't know the question, so I'm not gonna follow up on that. But yeah, we're just gonna proceed to leave. If you could open me door, please. I'm so trapped.
Okay, I closed the door behind you. Sorry, you don't know what's going on. There we go. I'll let you escape.
Out. Thank you.
I can't die in the same place with two characters. Please, no.
So this guy. No, it's not right on this guy. It's not. So he's asked the question here. He's done like an insight to go. What's going on? And we'll give it another go. Okay.
Being found out.
Cut out. I can't hear you. Daniel!
Saying you guys have been found out.
Sorry, the thing dropped. Thanks. Cool. He did an insight.
A better headset that doesn't have a button to turn you off.
I know.
Because all you ever do is lean on it and turn yourself off.
It actually fell on the ground. I don't know what happened, but yeah, you're right. I'll acquisition one for work. Cool. All right. Something's not right with this. He's picking up on this, and you both get the feeling he's saying, "Whoa, hold on here," and he goes, "Moment, warte." And then he gestures you to just stop there. And this is kind of another chance to kind of.
Is it just the one guy, or is it two guys?
The second guy also picks up on this because you only is it only telepathically communicated to one of them?
Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah, that's communicated to
Yeah.
one.
So from the other guy's perspective, he's like, he's just asked you a question. You've just gone off, and now you guys are kind of continuing. So there's a moment here where it's intense, but there's a chance.
Okay, so I'm just gonna talk in common just because Robo definitely would try to react anyway like could, and unfortunately common is on knees. We need to finish with our orders. We need to leave now. Sorry about that. And just leave.
Cool. He asks a question. He asks a question in Undercommon.
That's the thing. I'm just hit my and we leave.
Yeah. Cool. So you're trying to be like, sorry, we gotta go, guys. But they do want something answered. They go, where, and speaks in Undercommon, and getting a bit more suspicious because it's not Elvish. And goes, where are you headed with those?
Well, do any of us understand that?
Yeah, he says in Undercommon. Roll me another perception, both of you.
It was so smooth.
Yeah, this is now a moment where something's been triggered, and it's tense. They're not like, we're going to attack you, but it needs to be resolved. So from the perception, perfect. Both of you get that they're just not happy with this. Something doesn't seem right, and they just want it answered. They just want to know what's going on. The fact that you don't speak Elvish as well is just adding on to like, what the fuck, guys? What are you doing? That's the vibe you're getting. So yeah, he asks.
Explain to them that we need to hurry up to finish our task. Someone's waiting for it. Someone's important.
Yeah, so if my perception allows me to think that they're getting because they wanted an answer to their question, I just turn around and I hear the question in Undercommon and I just go, oh, sorry, I was totally inside my own head. I've got this really important mission from Lady Melith, and I need to get there. Oh, she's gonna kill my grandmother. Okay, so I wasn't listening to your question. I don't know if I can even speak in more than one language right now. I can remember Undercommon. What is it you need, sorry? I need to get to the catacombs. She's gonna kill my gran, okay?
Roll me deception with advantage. Perfect. Okay. The tension dies down as the drow goes, all right. He goes, I know what these priestesses like. All right. Do you need one of our
cookies when I was 5? Cookies when I was 5. I'm gonna go. Are you happy now? You should be ashamed. And then we walk off.
He sees that he knows the catacombs are not too far. He doesn't offer a Quaggoth because you're not going too far actually. So he goes, all right, good luck. And the tension dies and you're out there. Well done.
Close.
Well done.
That's
Fudging hell. Well done. That's what would have got you out.
I have come up with maybe 7 eulogies. Is that the thing? During this entire conversation, there were necrologues in my head for the two of you.
What are you talking about? No stress at all.
Thin line. I'm talking about very thin line here.
This is the kind of shit that Zoldy was built for, man.
Exactly.
Absolutely, yes. You got your time to shine.
I have to give the boss defeat music background, I'm afraid. So, well done.
Okay, thank you very much. More XP, please, for the.
Yeah,
you should get XP for the execution before I even got to
It's quest finished.
Um,
But we need to get there actually, and Alex got them informations.
all right. How are you guys with continuing on? Do you want a quick break, or are we ready to continue?
Do me and Alice get XP for waiting patiently?
Yeah. I let them have some RP moments while I go to the bathroom and get.
Yeah, let them suffocate. I will be back in a second.
Cool. All right. I'm going to get a quick glass of water, and what we'll do is we'll start from before we go on a long rest, and you guys can use downtime to do whatever you guys would like to do before the battle. tomorrow.
You can all think of the various praises you wish to heap upon me for my amazing RP when I get back.
I will leave on the. I'll leave on the epic music. All right, we'll be right back.
That was a very interesting hour, and
That was
funny.
I haven't heard half of it, I gotta admit, but like, because it kept zoning out, but it was a lot.
Yeah, I've just been painting miniatures the entire time.
I've opened Assassin's Creed Odyssey, and that is it. Goodbye.
I'm gonna be painting a rogue. I'm gonna try anyway. I've got a rogue who's got like her hood up and everything, and I'm gonna try painting her Ezio's colors.
Nice.
Oh, I need a better detailing brush for that. What I've currently own. Currently just painting a cleric because I'm waiting for parts of my monk to dry off. Yeah, I think we should get our XP for, waiting patiently for an hour and almost a half.
The fact that I've been sitting quietly this entire time has almost killed me, so I think I deserve credit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was a feat, Alice. That was a feat.
I know, it's a heroic deed. What it is.
So how are you, Alice? How's lasers?
Shit, Phil's still here?
What?
Fine.
What would you say about me?
Oh, well,
Uh,
just,
I just came
I
back.
didn't realize you were... Oh, you just came back.
Yeah, I went to
No,
get a
we're
drink.
discussing each and every thing that we like and don't like about you guys, so
Yeah.
perfect timing.
As long as I'm center of attention, that's what I care about. That's my
I cannot
character.
do that. Yeah, walked right into that, you are correct.
So when are we going to do like our IRL meetup? It doesn't have to be at Mox. It could be at a bar, but we haven't done one of those for a while.
That is true.
Do you guys wanna celebrate my birthday on Sunday somewhere as well? Drinking or whatever?
Yes.
I really don't care.
This Sunday?
Uh-huh.
You're 21 again?
22nd.
22nd? What? I thought you were older than 22.
28, isn't he?
My
No,
it's
is it?
28th birthday. I just was party about the date. 22nd of
Oh.
my fault. Yes, I am old.
Let me just
Okay.
think. I don't have anything planned for Sunday. I could potentially do that.
I mean, I've got my
Might
trip,
have.
but I'm gonna be back at 3 or something.
Okay.
I'm supposed to be doing something either this Sunday or next Sunday. I don't think they've decided which.
We'll tell them
I
next
will-
Sunday.
I would totally bail.
Just remember not to invite Daniel. Oh, hi, Daniel.
Right. All right. Here we go.
Oh, back to
So-
my question, DM. Do me an hour
Yeah.
to get XP points for sitting here
Yes.
patiently
Yes, you do.
for an hour.
Can I
and
also
almost a
get
half.
some recognition for like sitting quietly
I
because
have
y'all.
to say, you get freaking amazing recognition right now. Yes. So yes,
You know
do.
how hard it was for me?
I can... What did you want to scream?
Everything.
die.
I usually scream every single thought that
Gonna
comes
die.
into my brain, and
Yeah.
now I didn't, and I think I deserve credit.
Did anyone else get worried about the guys? Because they were getting deeper and deeper into enemy territory.
I mean, I
Think
was
get
just
what?
I was just listening along, and I'm kind of going. I kind of hear situations like, "So is this when they're gonna die? No. Is this when they're gonna die? No."
I'm going to be honest, I don't think we can use those particular drow again. I was hoping that maybe we could use them to be like infiltrate better next time. But yeah, I think those two characters are way too sus now. They have to get killed by ropers or something. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to come back and be like, oh, those guys? Yeah, we found their stuff in like a den of ropers. They were killed. Yeah, we're new drow. You don't know nothing about them.
Just put different disguise.
Yeah,
that's
very
it.
dead have nothing to do with that, absolutely.
All right, so here we go. We are now back in the barracks. You are all now in your quarters. And you now have the opportunity. There's also the chest with 1,000 gold pieces in there. And I'm just going to announce a couple of things. Cool. Okay. So a couple of things happen during this day. So you have time to do stuff and get stuff prepared. Azrock reminds you just to pray to any gods which you have for tomorrow. And a couple of things happen. Well, a goblin enters the bedroom, knocks on the door, and just goes, Master Rodwell! Bist du da? And opens up the door and goes, the Moxy Boxers.
What do you want?
I heard your mission went well. I have something for you.
Yes.
And holds out something wrapped in cloth and goes, for you. And it is heavy. It's about the size of your hand. And you open it, and you see it is the emblem that you previously handed in, and it is as you requested. And goes, you are welcome. It was an honor for you. And goes back. And at that point, as you look at the emblem, there's a shine, a certain shine that happens. And if I had background deity upgrade moments, I will, as you increased in your deity points.
Yes,
and I can read out now your reward. So you can call on this deity's favor and cast a spell, which I'll whisper it to you just to make it a bit more curious, just in case. There we go. Just in case, because I know you're trying to keep things quiet. So you receive this this deity's blessing, and it manifests in a color around the weapon of your choice. So you can cast this spell the number of times equal to your con modifier. You regain all expended uses when you finish a long rest.
Okay, that's one thing. So I'm gonna get my emblem. The problem is that there is someone in our party, so I'm gonna have it like in a pocket, like on my chest pocket, something like that. So not obviously like seen, but have it on me, just as a shown to my faith, I guess.
Okay.
And I'm gonna get back my pet if possible.
Don't have the pet yet.
Where's
the pet
PP?
is requisitioned. Where PP will arrive, and there is actually when that happens, when you get this blessing from this deity, there is something that happens, a certain effect. I'm going to roll random number, and you notice that 1, 2, 3, 4. Sorry, it's going to be Drandara. You notice that your nose starts bleeding, and your nose just starts to bleed, and only you notice, Robwell, that when it's dripping, it's the blood forms a certain shape, which I will whisper to you. And that's it from you.
Before I had a chance to look, as like the minute I realize my nose is up, my hands up, wiping it off.
Perfect. Yeah, it's odd. Maybe it's the pressure of Undermountain got to you. Although you're part dwarf, so that would be embarrassing. But yeah, I don't know. Yeah, everyone gets nosebleeds now and then. Cool. The next thing is Zeldy. A goblin comes in and goes, "I has a present for you. Come," and hands you a wrapped gift, which I assume you open. It is covered in parchment of odd colors.
Ew. Okay then.
You open it up, and then you just hear spontaneous music. Dun 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 dun, and you get inspiration for weddingness.
I will kill you, goblin. Will you stand?
The music is so inspirational to you that that's how you receive the inspiration from this music, and the goblin just goes.
Joke's
And
on you,
runs
Daniel.
out.
We didn't even have that music. We walked down the aisle to "Here Comes the Sun" by the Beatles. So,
Cool. All right. I think that's all the announcements. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Is there anything you guys want to do before the battle begins in game tomorrow?
Against the war, so someone's got to try and convince me to take part.
Cool.
Oh, I
So-
told you.
I didn't know if you had something
planned.
planned, so I was waiting to mention it.
Yeah, no, I didn't. This
Did
is
you forget?
No, I actually, I didn't. There was so much. Basically, the hobgoblin comes in and issues you guys your orders and tells you the battle plan.
We've already been issued our orders.
Cool. Well, this is in kind of a note to go, right, these are your orders, and in it says you are to be in the northern position at this time and wait for the signal, and then you are ordered to attack and kill all drow. It does request, if the chance so happens, take one prisoner alive if possible, but do not show mercy to any other drow.
Okay.
And that's basically it. It's the closest I can get to trying to persuade you.
I was expecting something elaborate like you always do.
Alas. No. Yeah, thank you though. But no, apparently Legion of Azrock just is like, here are your orders. Take it or get out.
Literally said to the leader. I literally said to the leader, I'm against this idea.
Okay.
I don't know what this hobgoblin expects to achieve.
It seems to be that this hobgoblin has more important things to think about what's a race officially?
I'm a half elf.
Yeah, for half elves that are indecisive. He has no bother with such half elves. They can take it or leave it. You're not going to get the inspiration from this. This might have to come from you, perhaps. Perhaps seeing Zelda in battle is enough to maybe just observe and kind of be intrigued and enticed into battle. Yeah, the truth is, that's all I'm going to give you, I'm afraid.
That's fair.
Is there anything anyone wants to do? All right.
I want to know more about this new winter brace.
Okay.
Which one? There's two of us.
Are you winter brace as well?
Oh, well, it's
Liz a winter brace and I'm a winter brace.
Oh. Too many winter
Well-
braces.
I mean, the
Winter
party
braces, we all knew that.
knew this. We literally have at Renfrest many times. We're family, and I've both said that we are winter braces.
Family is a strong word. We get along.
I've definitely met Drendara, but I don't think I've met Alice's new character. Last time I was here, she was playing Karen.
I'm just gonna turn to Belle and just like from that comment, it's like, Belle, what's the sound of one hand clapping? And I slap her in the face.
Oh, that's Just as background info, I did a trampoline class and all my muscles hurt, especially around my belly, so please don't make me laugh.
Yeah.
Just-
Oh
fine.
no, that's so sad.
It's now my mission to make him laugh as much as possible.
It absolutely is now. Yes. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
Cool.
I've slapped
cool.
Bell with the phrase, "What is the sound of one hand clapping?"
Okay. Okay. Bell's just gonna the head turns to one side, slowly turns back, cracks the neck a little bit. Okay. Okay. This how you want to do this? You are aware that you're tall and I have a giant ass that will cut through your legs, right?
No, I'm quite a short half elf.
Yeah. Okay. We're gonna make you shorter now, and I'm gonna punch him in the knee.
Yeah, okay, you guys are definitely related. I rest my case.
There's all the answers Zelda needs. Yeah.
Did you hear about our last Thanksgiving? Bruh, it was great. Oh no, wait, hold on. John, because he wasn't invited.
I'm never invited.
I argue with all of my family except my grandpa. He's the best. Maybe you've heard of him?
Your
The
grandpa
greatest
is a
sorcerer.
dick. Yes, we have heard of him. Your grandpa is a dick, just so you know.
You are no longer my second favorite party member.
We're literally related, brah. It's fine.
I'm not related to you.
Well, in another life, maybe.
I'm going to go and get ready for tomorrow. I've given you all the information I know about the lair. Robbo can tell you the rest. I'm going to my dressing room. And walks out like a
You
diva.
to sleep. Yeah, know that. Need that. Sure. Also, this beef jerky is kind of dope. Do you want some?
I love that Zelda has a dressing room. That's such a Zelda thing.
Yeah, it's probably a corner of piles, it's like a line of piles, and what? No, pile of stones in the corner. Jesus. Yes.
Words
There's
are
some
hard.
kind of clerical. There's some kind of clerical person nearby, right?
Yeah.
I'm just gonna look around and go. So, do you guys have a library where you keep maybe spell books?
Goblin goes, we do. And then, guides you to one of the libraries, which, as you can imagine, is just a small cottage with just books piled everywhere. Not all organized at all. There's just books and books, and goes, we find these everywhere, from Drow to everyone. Spellbooks may be in here.
Okay. So how much downtime do we have?
So in game it's about 9. It's 9 o'clock. So you've got about for a full. So if you want, you've got about 2 hours.
How many books are there?
Oh, loads. The room's full of them. At least
Actually, do I?
200, I would say.
I
Yeah,
will
just
actually pull up my character sheet and see what spells I have to see if I can expedite my process. No, I don't want Derek.
There's
no.
yeah, you
Oh,
look
there he
through.
is.
There's storybooks. There's definitely pretty an old spell book in there. A lot of them are
Basically looking out for spell books.
okay.
Aha! Ritually cast detect magic.
Oh, nice.
Can now send spell books.
Okay, you sent spell books amongst hidden amongst them.
and other magical things.
No, it's unfortunately it's just. Ooh. What's the radius?
Not very big if memory serves. It's,
Okay.
30 feet?
3 feet.
Yeah. There's a few spell books, but nothing else. No magic items.
Okay, I will take the spell books and leave a note saying I've borrowed said books and leave it in the library. Not that anyone tends to this. And I would like to study said spell books in my downtime.
Okay, cool. Right. You can study the spell books. And I can actually.
Basically, the important bit is what spells are in it. That's the important bit I'm trying to get from this.
Yeah, I can actually tell you what is in there. Bear with me. There is a badly burned wizard spellbooks that still contains the following spells. You ready?
Can you pop the list in the chat to save effort?
Yep, we'll do. Comprehend languages, Crown of Madness, Dark Vision, Gaseous Form, Ray of Sickness, Remove Curse, Tenzer's Floating Disc, and Unseen Servant.
That's not bad.
Yeah, that's what you gather from the spell books that you've found.
Cool. Were there any fun storybooks? Because I would claim those as well.
Yes, there are, just of ancient storybooks of tales of kind of dwarven legends from books that are really, really, really old. Tell of stories of legends that, of dwarven legends essentially. And this book is hundreds and is thousands of years old actually.
I'm going to treat it very carefully. Move Charon out of my bag. Put this book in my bag.
Actually,
Like
we'll
super
bring it down.
carefully.
Yeah.
Sir,
And kind of just
appreciate
kinda
the
just-
treatment. This treatment has been a lot. Just so you're saying that it's not very respectful of you in terms of your neighbors. We've been here before you. You are aware that I will continue talking like that until you stop me, right?
You know,
I'm
we
just
can
gonna
kill
kind
her
of
already.
hold Charon in my hand and just kind of be like, "I thought you were asleep," and kind of just toss her into a pile of books.
But I was very rudely woken up. If you are going to wake me up, you want to be gentle about that.
I'm just gonna leave her in this hut of a book, like the hut in the books.
Okay, I will put
Karan will follow. Karan will absolutely follow like a tail, continuing to be very annoying.
Second. Is there like a corner or something I can disappear around?
There are many corners.
I will
Everything is
cast
grand.
Misty Step at 3rd level to disappear and reappear around a corner so Karan cannot follow me.
I'm imagining it's like, I've had such a bad day. Really? You had a bad day? Someone misty step just to get away from me.
And yeah, I'll go read these books.
Cool. You know what? I will just unless Karan would like to contest, Karan will get lost in the Legion of Azrok. If you want to contest, you'll have to roll me a
Karan will
stealth.
contest. Absolutely, yes. Karan is here to stir shit up.
Karan, roll
I would
me
like to roll
perception
perception.
and survival, please, to see if you're able to track down a running away Drandara.
I'll
Cool.
put my hood up and like hide in my cloak as well as I'm walking along.
Sorry, she's
2 18s.
yeah.
So
She's sorry. She finds you, man. Unless you can roll a stealth that's higher than 18,
I mean, I can try.
you can try. Just remember, you
No.
guys. Don't
Oh,
remember. You have in your service for the Moxy boxes 2 bugbears and 5 goblins. They're now your bodyguards. So if you want, there's an idea that you could just send them to be like, bounce Karen off. You could do that.
Is there somewhere like peaceful and
Absolutely,
quiet I can
go
read
into-
these books that have nowhere nearby? One nearby.
No one nearby? Yep. Oh, plenty
It's
of
not
space.
like a corner of the mess hall or something.
Yeah, absolutely. You,
I've got like
you
a wee,
definitely
I've got like a wee drink and a wee snack, and I'm just like studying these books for the downtime.
Yeah. Absolutely. You're able to do that during downtime. Cool. Okay. I'm afraid Karan
is
go on.
gonna go and find the rest of the Moxy Boxers and meaningfully bond with Belle during all of this while eating beef jerky, and is gonna fall asleep next to Belle and purr like a cat, because I can do that. No one's gonna stop me!
Cool. I'll put you on one of the beds then in that case. But you do get the vibe of
Yes,
if
thank
you
you,
start
I appreciate that.
if you start Quraning this, the bouncers here will put you in one of the rooms.
Yeah, and Belle's gonna cut their knees off. It's gonna be great! It's gonna be a great, like, improvised arena for gladiators. That's what's gonna be. Which is very upsetting because the prize is Quran and that's not a prize anyone would want. But you know.
Awesome. All right. Is there anything else for the big day?
How is my hunt for an assistant going?
Yep, it's been requisitioned, and you'll be able to get them tomorrow.
Okay.
Provided, of course, you will continue to follow orders. There's your There's your.
There's my inspiration.
There's your inspiration and clause.
Follow goddamn
Yeah.
orders.
Exactly. Otherwise, you'll be demoted, kicked out, and you won't get any sidekicks. He'll even give you a very good sidekick with a nicer race than a goblin. There you go. All right. Anything else, guys?
Kara, my microphone is being so weird. Can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, cool.
Part of me
can
for shits and giggles wants to go hunt out the Xanathar representative.
Listen,
Well-
I am fighting this urge. I want to find that ambassador and fuck him up. Like, that's what I want. Can
You know-
Quran find a
Just
better
one-
weapon, please?
Yep. Is everyone able to see the map through these eyes? I've placed them in rooms you've been in.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cool. Perfect. Excellent. Quran can obtain a weapon if Quran wishes to do so. You can purchase weapons at 20% at the normal price. And you have a list of anything you can have. You can have a spear, a sickle, a mace, a hand axe. What would she like?
Spear. May Quran please have a spear?
Cool.
Spear is a simple weapon, right?
A spear is a simple weapon. Yep.
Beautiful. I'll have a spear then, please. Thank
I
you.
love the idea of Quran wielding a spear.
Yeah, it's like three times bigger than
He's like a
Quran.
small creature.
She's
I
a
think
pole
Quran's
dancer.
tiny.
She's an accountant. That's who she is. For all you TikTok folks out there. Oh no, no one knows TikTok. How are you? Okay.
No, sorry, just you.
Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna get sort of put my book down and decide to go see the Xanathar representative. I want to see what will happen.
So
Well,
okay.
it's been nice knowing ya.
So just
Sorry,
to let
I'm
you
joking. Go
know,
on.
so that's 8 silver pieces from the
Sure.
chest.
Dude, listen,
Um,
she's gonna like die soon, so you might as well have my 8 silver pieces.
Cool. All right. Would you like to meet the ambassador, Trandora?
I would. I'm going
Alright.
under the pretext of that Bell said he was quite fun to play at Dragon Chest.
Okie dokie.
Do you
We
know how to play Dragon Chess?
Once or twice, like we've had a couple of games probably.
Oh no, this is gonna go horribly wrong though. Please don't mention my name. I also told him that your parents are dead, so that's fine.
I'm nowhere near on your level, Bell, obviously.
Oh no, like that's too high to reach for you, but you can try for a few years. Good luck. Bye. Find me some alcohol if you're at it.
Really hope I do better than Bell did.
I also really hope that you do better than Bell. It's a mutual hope.
So yeah, I'm gonna hunt out the Xanathar representative.
Cool. All right. So you ask around where the ambassador is. You get guided towards the ambassador, and let's have a look. All right. You knock at the door, and you hear a "Come in."
Hi. I got told you play dragon chess.
Ah, you must be Drandara. I hear you're a winter beast.
You know my name. I feel offended. I don't know yours.
Come in. It is late, and he gestures you in to join him at a table.
Is it late? I wouldn't know. I've not seen the sun.
We have not seen the sun for a long time. I am Ulquist at your service.
That's a good name.
You also see in this, it's a large office, you see a bugbear in there and just looks at you. And
I'll put the weapon on the table if it'd make you feel better.
I have no fear of you. Tell me, I hear you are a winter brace.
And where did you hear that?
Word travels quickly here. And this he's a very hooded figure.
I mean, technically, well, yes, genetically I am. However, they don't quite like me admitting it. You know, I'm a bit of a black sheep in the family.
Tell me of your parents, Drandara.
Well,
as he sets up the kind of the board.
They died a number of years ago, so there's not really much to tell.
Died? I am sorry. And he starts to put some of the pieces. What were their names? May they rest in peace.
Well, my father was Frederick and my mother was Raveleth. A brace. They came in a dungeon a number of years ago, but like they haven't. Apparently, wait, no, not a number of years ago. I'm not where I'm meant to be. Very muttering to myself.
He goes, interesting. Please join me, and he gestures you over at the table.
Well, it's been a while since I played, so I might be a bit rusty. So if you forgive me.
You are forgiven. And he begins the game. And 21G.
You wanting just like a straight intelligence?
Yeah, I wish I'd remembered, because I remember just flustering and messing this completely up last time. So
basically, he gets a plus whatever. So it says in the brackets, it talks about dragon chess and it gives a number. He'll get that only that number on top of whatever he rolls.
Yeah, he's got a +7. So it says here, adventurers playing against him must contest in an intelligence check with Dragon Chess. Yeah. Gaming set with Ulquist.
Not a proficient in Dragon Chess.
No worries. I think it's just an intelligence roll.
I got 11.
Cool. Okay, so this one will go. So you guys are playing, and he's asking more questions, and he's really interested in your parents and it's particularly your father, Frederick, and goes, how long ago did your father die?
That's a tough question. Do you happen to know what year it is?
He just looks at you oddly. He's in this fully clothed, hooded figure. You don't really see his face.
I recently got interacted with the gate system and a Fey Dragon. I think my concept of time has been shifted a wee bit. So I've kind of forgotten what year it is.
These dragons, they have caused us much issue. If you
Me, it
wish,
was
you could even try killing this thing.
To me, it was 15 years, but apparently, my mother died recently.
He looks and he's working it out. He says the year and works out how far back, how many years?
I'm probably late 30s, early 40s. I haven't actually got an actual timeline for this. Alice,
No
pick a
worries.
number.
So yeah, he
Pick a
figures it
number at
out.
some point.
33.
Here you
So-
go. Alice. Here you go. We're from 33 years into the future.
So he figures this out and goes, roll me an insight.
Insight. 13.
Yeah, he's figuring you out. He's not sure if you've been hit by this fairy dragon or what's going on, but he doesn't seem surprised, and he goes, "You are from the future, in that case, which would be a different timeline.
Yes,
Does this sound correct?"
yeah, that's my current theory. I've got enough evidence. The Xanathars Guild, actually. Where I came from, they're completely wiped out.
Interesting. You are quite an interesting character. Oh, what would I say if I could tell you your father is alive?
I mean, I can't be surprised at this point. I'm not exactly where I'm meant to be. Also, it wouldn't be very surprising because from my perspective, he should still be alive anyway.
And your mother?
Perished, unfortunately.
An interesting.
Apparently, she fought some demons, I was told.
Yes, the heart of the mountain. It takes many lives. But it is interesting you believe your father is still alive.
I mean, to be fair, I don't know what to believe anymore, so I'm looking for small hopes. Well, as a family member, but she's a bit of a bitch, so I can't really get much from her.
Cool. So the following happens. He gets a 20. So he actually
I was
rolled.
going to lose. I knew.
Yeah,
this was
he
gonna
rolled
be
a 13, and I'm just doing like 13 plus 7 anyway. And yeah, he wins, and he goes, Drundar. After tomorrow's battle, come to me. We must talk further. I may have more information you wish to know.
I mean, I'm not very keen on taking part in tomorrow's battle. I have no qualm against the Drow. They've done nothing to me.
Nevertheless, at the end of tomorrow, come by. We must discuss further.
Am I coming alone, or am I bringing someone?
Just yourself. Your cousin seems a little bit more challenging, shall we say.
Just wanting to kick my ass in Dragon Chest again.
I will beat her. She
Even
is
Xanathars admit that a barbarian is smarter than you. Does that pain you?
Still's not here.
Yeah,
So,
that's was
he-
Sorry, I know, I had to.
he go.
Honestly, you're exceptionally good at Dragon Chess. When I heard Bell drew against you, I honestly was quite surprised. Like, your skill seems a lot higher than hers. Are you
Me too.
ashamed? Are you ashamed my dipshit of a cousin beat you?
You almost hear a smile and
Love
goes,
you so
"We
much.
all have our off days, Drendara."
Yes, I apparently have many recently.
He gets up. He's a very tall figure, and looks over and walks towards the desk. Come by tomorrow, at the end of the day. We must talk further. I think you may want to know more of what I know.
Of course, I'm always keen to learn new knowledge. Especially if it's about magic and the dungeon, like... This place is amazing and really fascinating. The gates. Oh, I can't wait to question the Mad Mage about them.
He says, I think you will enjoy tomorrow. Please, come alone. This is sensitive material.
Sure. I've requisitioned an assistant. Can I bring my assistant along to take notes?
It would be best if it were just you and I. I only trust you.
I'm going to give you a word of advice. Trust is not something you should place in someone you barely know.
He goes, I have a good sense of character.
Okay. So I'm just gonna... Bye. Thanks for the game.
Oh.
As I'm walking out the door, I'm just talking in Dwarvish and stuff. Like, he's a bit of an oddball.
Yeah. What's your passive perception?
15.
Cool. Roll me an insight, please. 15 is good. Wow.
19. I rolled well.
Cool. Yeah. You picked up. He's lying. He's not telling all the truth. He has there's something else behind him. He's trying to lead you on. His performance or deception check. His performance isn't as good as he was hoping. So he's lying about something.
Xanathar in disguise. That's what he is.
Perhaps you've not met Xanathar. Cool. Okay. All right, and he just kind of thanks you as you leave the room. I assume that's all you do.
So once I get back to the barracks and I see Belle, I'm gonna be like, so that Xanathar's man is a weird one, isn't he?
I don't like him. Something about him just pisses me off. He looks like a dick.
He completely trounced me at Dragon Chess, like...
That is not difficult.
Props to you for drawing with him. I always thought he was about as thick as a sack of bricks.
Wait, did you just give your first compliment in your entire life to me? Like, is that what just happened?
Possibly. He also says he wants to talk to me tomorrow. After the battle.
Yeah, I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't do that. That sounds creepy as fuck.
Well, he said he knows something about Dad.
Okay, I'll go with you. And I'll kneecap if he touches you. How about that?
Apparently he wants me to go alone.
Yeah, that's precisely what creepy men say.
I know! How about this? What if you stayed outside the door? And I went to talk into him.
It's gonna take time for me to, like, break down the door, though. Can't you make me invisible?
Not if I misty step out of it.
Can you make me invisible?
Yes.
That could be a solution.
I mean, I get the feeling that's not a good idea. Like, just from talking to him, he feels off.
He does feel off, which is why you should not go there. Or we can go in both straight away and just kneecap him at the door. Like, that's also a solution. It's always a good solution.
I actually want to know what he has to say. Like, he was very...
Let me tell you, people get very talkative when you chop their legs off.
He was kind of cryptic. And I want to know, Belle. I want to know.
We can chop his one leg off and leave the other leg, or chop half of it off. People get very talkative.
We don't, Belle, we don't have to attack people. We can talk to them without chopping their legs off.
Yeah, but attacking people is faster.
Yeah, but then they bleed out, and none of us know healing magic.
It's called cauterize the wound and take a torch out and torture him some more.
I'm just
on fire.
I'm just seeing anyone listening to this like, Jesus, the winter braces have freaking issues. Like, do not live near
I'm assuming
them.
this entire conversation's in Dwarvish, since it's a conversation.
Okay. Actually, that's good. Yep. Okay.
You should invest in therapy. That's what I'm saying.
Goblin.
What the fuck are they saying?
The goblin just goes, and no one knows, is this dwarvish, like, are they talking normally to each other, or are they angry? This is weird.
Let me tell you, little goblin man, you have two roles. To do exactly what I say instantaneously with no prior preparation, or be getting me wine. And if you can't tell me what they're saying, what do you think you should be doing right now?
Hell,
She really does take after
the Liberator has the same drinking problem as her granddad.
I know, she really does take after her grandfather. I thought that was just you made that up, but apparently it's not. How is he going to deal with this as a wife? Like, this is a lot to handle as a marriage, you know? That's what I'm saying. I'm just like,
Look, clearly they handle it, so... No. It's not...
if
Also,
he's at home half of the time, I don't... It's like... It seems like a weird relationship.
Also,
Maybe her being drunk with his kink.
Also, in undercommon to the goblin, Dwarven is fucked up. Go get me wine now. So,
I understand undercommon.
Oh no.
Brilliant.
Well,
All right.
I have made a new friend. Do you like her? And Belle just points at Karan, who's just like snoring. We're talking like, you know how
That's Karan. She spent like a good few hours snoozing in my bag.
the fact that she's still alive kind of oppresses me.
No. Her head was sticking out.
Oh, that's nice.
Like I know I
very
have my
kind of
moments,
you.
Belle, but I'm not that much of a dipshit.
Do you remember that time you set someone's pants on fire? I've only heard stories of that, but apparently that was a whole thing.
I was practicing magic. I made a mistake.
Yeah, but you didn't have to do that in a temple. Like, it's, you know, there are more appropriate places.
I live in a temple. Where else would I do it?
I just turn to Robbo and I go, is this what it sounds like to you when I speak?
No.
All right. Oh, crap. I've
Just saying, don't go there alone tomorrow. We're gonna... First of all, we need to survive tomorrow. That's, you know, our first state of business.
No.
Secondly...
Belle,
Yes.
to survive tomorrow. I'm not. That's your problem.
Yes, true. I am kind of good at surviving, though, so, yeah.
You survived your mother.
Okay.
That was a feat, that was a legendary feat, and no one dares to tell me otherwise, okay?
I love the fact the minute we start insulting each other's family members, he just goes like, "Nope, stop."
Yeah.
Moving on. Right.
We have so much content on family members,
Apart from
we
the-
have not even touched that!
Apart from
We
the
literally have gone
added
for hours.
RP you guys are getting, is there anything else anyone wants to do? Otherwise, we're going to go long rest, and then we're going to zoom into you traveling. We're going to fast forward to you traveling to Checkpoint Alpha.
Yes, actually. Level is Gacia's form. I can't remember.
Four, no? Or three.
Yes, his form is level
3.
3.
Hey.
I will ignore it for now. Can't be bothered transcribing this spell at the moment.
Cool.
Long
Alright.
rest.
Okay. Robwell, we're good for long rest?
I'm gonna get pet in the morning or some next time. So yeah, I guess.
Yeah, all the requisition stuff will you'll receive it at the end of tomorrow, so after the battle. So it takes a while for stuff to get requisitioned. Actually, no, that's good for a day. 1 day is good. Cool. Zeldy, anything on your end? Drandara, anything on your end apart from insults and single slaps?
Fair question. Level ups. Zeldy will be next to level up. So is Zeldy gonna level up before the fight?
We'll get to that.
Actually, that would be very helpful if it's supposed to happen. It would be good to do it now.
What about you? I'll get to that. Belle, what about you? Are you all good for a long rest?
Yeah, I don't
Good.
need anything.
We all have it. So, you all now long rest. Congratulations.
Have my
And-
spell slots back.
You have all your spell slots. You have a really good, nice rest.
I have
And
my temporary hit points.
where is this? And you all get 1 level up. All of you.
All of us.
Well goes up to 10.
Yes! I get my 5th level spells.
I can make
Bell, you're level 9 along with Drandara. Zeldy, you're
And
Yeah.
DDB
Excuse you, Karan is level 5 and she's the most important character here, and we should appreciate that. I got Stunning Strike, y'all!
oh my
Proficiency bonus goes up.
Oh,
Alright.
levels. What do I get for the level 9?
Of course, D&D Beyond is being slow.
I do not get shit for level 9.
My
Wow,
person
that's
has slow. I
Yeah.
also need to change up spells.
all right. Get ready because tomorrow is the big fight.
Not ready.
No worries.
Nice.
While you guys all get ready, I
Oh my
will
god, I'm
just
above 100 hit points.
explain what you guys
Oh, mine.
are doing. So,
I don't get anything.
the morning happens, and you're all ordered to march all together as Azrock leads the Legion towards the east. You guys all head out.
I am fighting in the name of Porphyros.
Cool. In the morning, he just goes, "Pray to all your gods. We fight," and he guides you all across to the east, past the room with the Zorn where you fought, and I don't know if you can actually see.
I don't see it.
I get another prepared spell.
No worries. We'll just mind palace it.
Oh, yeah.
So you cross all the way over. Actually, for a fun fact, can you guys see this here?
Nope.
It might be because I need to turn on vision.
Maybe
And-
because of that, because no.
There we go. Are you able to see this?
Yeah.
Cool. So I don't know if this actually helps at all, but anyway, you are now you cross the you are now in the middle of the level, and here you part ways. Towards the right is the River Saragoth. This is where once upon a time Mila saw the water and jumped in super excitedly. Azrock and his army of hobgoblins and goblins, and the what's it called? The dogs, wargs. There we go. They are all there, and they set sail off and travel up to the river, where, as agreed, they will head towards the back entrance of the Legion. And as it ordered, you are to continue through Drow Town all the way to the catacombs, and basically head towards the north and then wait for his signal. He says that should anything go wrong, you can trigger the battle before, but ideally stay hidden and attack when you get the signal. And the plan is to just attack all together, at one, and essentially meet in the middle. After discussion with you, Zeldy and Robwell, you find that Melith seems to have taken the southern end, the back entrance of the temple, and Terissa, the main priestess, has taken the north end of the temple. So essentially, you guys, Moxy Boxers, will be fighting the original Drow that you all had, that you were defeated against, and the Legion of Azrok, and with leading Azrok himself, will be fighting Melith at the south. Cool. I'm giving you a quick glimpse of the army that is ready. And yeah, and that's what happens. They set off sail. Yo!
Do the bodyguards come with us?
That is up to you guys. If you would like to use the bodyguards, you can.
Grandfather.
They do, please.
Cool. Awesome. So the bodyguards come with you. And
Who will have control of them?
you do. It is up to you. So you, as the Moxy Boxers, have been awarded these bodyguards. So it's up to you. You can take a bodyguard.
Token-wise. I was asking
Oh.
token-wise.
Oh, that's a good question. It's up to you.
Like, do we each take one, or does one person want to do it all?
How many of them there is? We
Do we want
got
to do like the
seven.
body
Bears.
system?
5 goblins.
I can take one of the one of them to like flank with me at all times, constantly, essentially, for my own benefit. If you guys want anyone for your own benefit, then fine. If not, I'll take them.
I mean, like one each would make sense. Like everyone have like one of them to as a part of their turn or something like that, to make it less people on that turn, or have it. Yeah, there's like still.
Can we also assume like the same initiative?
Yeah.
Cool. Because that would be just stupid.
Okay.
Same initiative, but moves after us.
Or before us, depends
They'll-
on how
yeah.
want that.
By default, they're following your orders. So they would initially be after you guys, unless you decide, right, go ahead and attack. Then, of course, they would be ahead of you guys.
Mm-hmm. You wanna do?
I don't mind. I don't mind taking control of multiple.
Yeah, I think I was about to suggest if anyone want to have control over all of them, I don't mind.
I essentially just wanted one to flank with me at all times.
I mean,
Alice could take a bugbear, and I could take control of the 5 goblins, and then we've just got one bugbear to deal with
I can
to dish to
deal
someone.
with that, as I don't have much to do during my turn.
Yeah.
So
I
I've
don't
got one
mind taking
bugbear,
control of the
Ali's got the
goblins.
other bugbear, and you have all the goblins. Philip, do you wanna
Goblins.
anyone specific one to control?
No, I'm good.
Okay, so, let's keep it like that then.
Cool. So each.
Goblins are super easy.
It's true.
Get it out back first, though.
Even
So
though
what
my
I'm-
turns can be a bit complicated, I can easily think of what a goblin would do.
All right.
I'm very thankful for the level up. I now get to use 5th level spells. It's going to be so much fun.
Oh my god, you can do the thing!
I could do the one thing I've wanted to do since I came up with this one goddamn character. Also, I could do that thing anyway. The spell I was going to use the spell I was talking to you about earlier is a 4th level spell.
Oh, I look forward to it. Robwell, remember you have the Deity, that spell that you have. Just keeping in
I
mind.
do remember. I've got 3 uses of it.
Cool. It also glows. Yeah, I've sent it to you. Cool. So I think I've prepared some goblin folk for you. So get a load of this. Under Moxy Boxer support, we now have some goblins and some hobgoblins.
Is there a reason we can't see anything on the map?
Oh, sorry. Yes, there is, because I moved you.
Okay.
Okay. So what I'm going to do is... yeah. Needs
Q.
20 to do that. Okay.
So, under Moxy Box support.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring out what's available, and you should all be able to now control them. So I've given you all control, so you should be able to control them now.
Nope.
So I'm just going to let it up to... Oh, no! Really?
Nope, I don't have any control over them yet.
Can be edited and controlled by all players.
The token's different. The token, you have to assign it specifically to that one before it can...
I do represents character?
Yeah, it's like represents character, then it can be controlled by whatever the journal says.
Oh, sorry. No worries. I know what I'm doing. Bear with me. Ah, right. I know what to do. So yeah. While
he's doing that, I can tell you guys that my group defeated Ilun in less than a session.
I mean, good for them. We had a bit of complication over that. And Daniel really tried to get into a mind of the loon. I mean, I know how you played though.
I mean, to be fair, I didn't have a chance.
Oh.
He died in like 3 rounds of combat.
Oh my god, they were the
How they are monsters. They are actual frigging monsters. All right, try and.
I wasn't even there.
Are you able to move them now? Give that a go.
Yep, I can.
Yes.
Yay!
Hover over them and I can move them.
Cool. So what I'll do is I'll split you guys out, and you can just move whatever ones you want. You've got, of course, Richard, who is also following your trusted sidekick, who still seems she's managed to be alive. I do not know why Richard hasn't died yet.
So strange, but then extra meat shield.
Yeah.
Exactly. Plus, you do know Richard does have the tendency, if things get... He tends to just jump in when he has to. Like, oh, look, Mila's about to die. Fine, I'll jump in. Okay, cool.
Okay.
Are we all good?
So before we get into this, I'm sort of going to just stare at the goblins and be like, right, if we get into a fight between me and the enemy, launch some arrows. The memory serves they have bows.
Yeah, that's true. Oh, quick question on you guys. I've just added... Do nameplates show at all if I were to give you a name?
I can see one named Test.
Ah, perfect. Awesome.
I mean, if you want to give them names, that's fine. You can add like an extra depth to their character that are about to die. They did with Delvin.
Oh.
Sidekick which you killed.
Oh my god, don't I get emotionally attached to things.
Because you don't seem like you do.
From our perspective now, we can see that.
Don't make me laugh. Okay.
I mean, to be fair, he gets attached in the DM way of, oh, this is a fun character. How am I going to kill them?
That's
I'm just
so calming.
All right. Cool. All right. The goblins are yours, and as you approach, you are greeted by. You hear the wafting of wings of a small creature. As you walk along with Dottie, this fairy freaking dragon full swoops down, and
as it swoops down, can I try and stab it with my rapier?
Roll me, yeah, go on, roll me an attack. Wait, it's flying above.
Great.
Rolled on that one, so I clearly miss.
Yeah, I'm gonna avoid you hitting. Actually, roll me a 1d20.
So I'm stabbing upwards.
You're stabbing upwards.
4.
Yeah, the weapon drops. You stab up, but you just lose that last grip, and it just your weapon is prone as the fairy dragon swoops past, blows this dust at Dottie and the zombies, and they all become entranced, and their pupils grow, and it swoops away.
I'm gonna kill
Okay.
that thing one day.
I'm gonna pick my rapier up and sheath it again.
Hey, I'm just letting you know, guys. You can try killing this thing.
Just did.
I
Right.
appreciate that.
Okay, here we go. Right. Standard background noise. All right. Feel free to control the goblins you wish, and Richard will just guide you.
Stealth. Me and my backbird gonna stealth.
Well,
Yeah.
Roll
I'm
me
gonna correct
stealth.
the goblins' orders. The goblins are gonna fire at a distance. It doesn't matter about them being in between me and the enemy. Forgot that I'm not a ranged wizard.
okay, stealth.
Wow. Oh my God. Roll well. Nice.
I added +1 to my dex, so now everything dex related is 1 up.
Oh, Belle.
Yeah, I trip.
You actually, all the goblins, I've rolled for the goblins and stuff, they managed a nat 20.
Oh really? That's good. That's
Yeah.
convenient.
Belle, you're freaking loud as you're stomping along. So the scene is set. Where Richard is where the battle will commence.
Hey,
I mean, natural 20, natural 1. Balances itself out.
It's nice to see Alice's rolls starting to balance themselves out again.
Yeah.
Oh, nice. Oh, that's cool. You can do that. All right.
We
All
just
right.
assume we're all just sort of moving as a group.
I'll ask
Yeah,
Belle
okay.
to stay a bit farther behind just because. Yeah, too loud.
That's fine. Would Zeldy?
I have a cunning plan if anyone of the party would like to hear.
Go for it.
Yes, Baldric, please tell us your cunning plan.
Robwell and I could disguise ourselves as our people from yesterday, and we could say we caught all these slaves. Let us take them to the cells.
I don't know if I would like to go that far in, but I think changing into them and ambushing the vanguard would be a good idea.
Let's do that one.
And I'm gonna tip my hat and change into Drow.
I'm gonna turn myself into Navani with the same kind of armor / dress thing from yesterday, and we go. Wait, I need to get myself in the mood. Could you just kill something mercilessly before I have chance to react so that I can get into the zone?
Nobody
That
saw
seems-
that.
That seems very specific, Miss Nevermore.
Don't listen to her. She just woke
In
up.
Belle, Belle, they have weird kinks.
That is true, yes. No kink shaming.
Yeah.
Also, I really need to get some dress armor like this. This is great. Anyway, let's go. Okay. La 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 la.
One thing I forgot to mention is Robwell, last night when you took your hat off after you successfully completed the
I
mission.
attacked someone.
Yeah, pretty much. Something.
That's why I was waiting until I got to my place, where I would, if I could, whether I would be by
Yeah,
myself,
definitely.
because I assume that's. I mean, I have to be fair. Now he wouldn't realize that he's not that smart. I would assume I would punch Zeldy on the way back.
How dare you?
I mean, he wouldn't realize that me as a player, I understand what's happening, but he as a character, he wouldn't.
And that is why you get some good RP points for just doing that. That's quite respectful. That's the equivalent of, when Zeldy. When Zeldy did something that was not in her favor, but she did it because it was her character. I know what I mean. Okay.
Good that you know what you
Could
mean.
you? Yeah, I know what I mean. Basically,
Playing a character.
Yes,
true
we
to
know
the
what you mean
character.
as well.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Robert, can you roll me a 1d100, please?
Ooh. Oh, no, I don't go anywhere further. Slash roll 1d100. Enter. Rolling the dice. And
Last
you got
night, as
34.
you took that thing off, you
I also wish to point out that we have been awake for more than a minute.
Beep beep.
So last night, after you took
you.
the thing off, you became frightened from a goblin, and you spent a large proportion of the night, but it didn't affect you too much. You had to go to bed early to flee from this goblin.
So
but it,
actually,
well,
that's fair point. Sorry, I almost forgot. I did forget. But yeah, after I woke up, I'm gonna be screaming for where is my new pet? Pee.
nice one, Rob. Good.
Thank you.
Almost got him.
Thank you.
Somewhere in the abyss is Schwarzmantel going, damn.
I should probably do the telepathy thing before we go in.
I was
So
thinking so.
I will do it with
She made me my
Robwell.
hand, but that doesn't mean I wanted to get the best outcome.
Go Zeldy and then Drandar.
I will just do the psionic whispers with Robwell, Drendara, and Bell so that we can keep communication. And I think Drendara's done this before, but in case Bell hasn't, it's basically like we can talk to each other, but you don't have to move your mouth. I know it's complicated for a barbarian, but you might understand if we practice.
You mean barbarian? Me?
Barbarian shaming.
Excuse you, I have higher intelligence than half of the party in here. The fact that I have mastered my own emotions and have found a healthy outlet for my anger does not mean that I am dumb. Thank you very much.
I telepathically say, I didn't say barbarian shaming. I thought it. See? That's how it works. And then I walk away.
I do not know how they survived this long. I would stab them.
Yeah, I'm kind of thinking she's not living up to her legend.
I mean, she didn't become a legend yet, right? So, character development, whatnot. I just pushed the character development.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, that makes sense. She's not quite become the liberator yet.
Yeah.
Okie dokie. So, what's the plan? Do you guys want to scout ahead? I think that was Zeldy's suggestion.
I rolled a sleight of hand, but it's the same diff.
Yes, let's do that.
All right. Sorry, Drandar. Sorry if I interrupted. What were you doing?
I was talking to myself.
Oh, okay. We all do that. Cool. All right. Yeah. Feel free to go ahead as Drow. Do you want to continue on? Wait. So, who has the who has the stone? So Dottie's out of commission.
Dottie, who was out of commission.
Dottie has the stone.
Yeah. So one of you guys has the stone. So it's up to you, Zeldy.
I'll take it.
Cool.
We've got a telepathic
Actually-
link, so it doesn't matter which one of us has it.
Fair enough.
That's good point. Cool. I think that makes sense. Drandara has the stone, while Zeldy kind of goes ahead if you want. So yeah, you guys are now waiting for the signal.
I have a question, because technically I didn't say it, but I feel like Zeldy would have taken the red stone from yesterday. Are you going to make me have left it behind? Or
That's fine. No.
Okay, go.
Yep, that's fine. You would have taken it. Cool. Okay.
Okay, so I kind of look at Robbo, but don't say anything. I say, this time you can lead. I did my turn yesterday.
Sure.
They're definitely into some weird games.
I'm gonna.
If talking doesn't work, you can just stab something before it can resist.
Well, ideas. I'm gonna stop before they have a chance to react. I'm not talking today. I'm not in the mood. Had a bad night.
I'm gonna pull my rapier out and have it in hand, so it's like prepared and ready to go.
Yeah, I'm just gonna let know everyone. So be ready to join quickly. I'm just gonna try to get rid of the biggest target at the beginning. Or actually, no. Hold on. Before I go, I'm gonna try to talk with the team. You guys think we can try to get at least someone to go divide them? Make someone to go other way? Zelda, you think you can manage to persuade someone to check the tunnels here?
I mean,
It's all
We
stone.
can have goblins at the end of the tunnel lead
I can-
all the guards in their direction and flank them from behind.
I could try. I mean,
We've got
I
goblins
also
and hobgoblins here.
perhaps if you distract one of the Drow guards, I could use suggestion to suggest to the other one that he and his friends go for a wander in the direction of our friends that can slaughter them in isolation over that way. They don't know there's that danger over there.
Repeat that. Sorry.
So I have a useful little spell that suggests things to people that they really want to do, but it can't be something that they think is dangerous. So if you distract one of the Drow, I can use suggestion on him to say, you and your minions should go and check out what that noise is up of that way. That doesn't sound scary to him. He'll go that way. All of our allies will slaughter all of the, whatever those green things are called, and him, and then we can finish off this one together.
That's one option. I still think like it's a good idea to get them lured out here, have goblins here, and
Yes,
then attack
okay.
and then just attack them from behind from here, so we can flank them from both sides. Especially this
Okay,
little
I have
space.
I have a plan. I have a plan.
Yes.
Let's go. So we walk down here, and I say in Undercommon, "Hello, it's Navani from yesterday. Are you guys still here? I really need to get back inside. Not only do I need to get back and report to Lady Melith, but I think there's somebody following me and Camille. That's the quiet guy's name, by the way. And then I kind of behind my back, I use a minor illusion to make a noise of like adventurers going, "That ain't this way. You're dumb. Kill them all and take the treasure." You guys should probably go check that out. I'm going to hide back here because clearly I can't defend myself.
Oh, okay. This triggers the Drow in action. Clearly, they are, you've indicated that there is now danger coming. Cool. So what they do is they start with the standard. All right, they get out their, I think it's a short sword that they have, and they ask in Undercommon, go, "How many are coming?"
I don't know. There were only two of us. As soon as I heard noises, I tried to get back here as quick as possible. Because if there's one thing Lady Melith likes less than failure, it's being dead when you haven't finished your task. Go and check out what it is. If she finds out I let someone else here, she will definitely kill my grandmother, and I will never find out what my family's recipe for cookies is. Take them all the minions. Go, go, go.
Is your intention here to be like attack? They're coming. There is a slight feel. There might is there a? I'm getting a vibe of they could just think, "Oh, he's an idiot," or are you starting now like they're gonna ring the alarm bells? What's
Like,
the intention?
I don't know, they're only the alarm bells. I'm like, don't let Lady Melith know that I've led someone here because she'll kill my grandmother. Just go around this corner and kill whatever like adventuring nerd is following us. You know, it's probably only a tall fly or something. It's what I'm kind of going for.
Gotcha. So hey, can you just check out what's the sound of that? Good. Okay, so perfect. In that case, there's no alarm bells that's gonna be rung. And he just goes. And he speaks to, he calls out the name of the other drow called Tamek. So he goes, "Tamek, let's check it out." And they walk along the corridor. Robel, when they're walking up, they will be in direct sight of you. Is that what's your intention?
I am playing along with the.
Cool. So you don't want to try being stealthy.
I'm because I'm disguised. I'm just gonna walk past them like trying to catch my breath like I was running.
Cool. Awesome. So they'll check out what's going on. They'll be like, "All right, okay, we'll check it out." Cool. And they walk past you. They get some of the Quagoths to come with.
All of the Quagoths?
Yeah.
All of the Quagoths.
Yep. They go, "Come," and then the Quagoths go. from your
Right.
perspective, it's a case of, there's no one there. They seem to be on quite a heightened alert.
I have
yeah.
a thing planned. Sorry, I just wanted to say if I'm allowed to
Yeah,
do
sure.
it. So when they're in about this part of the corridor, heading up to see, what's going on. So Navani will kind of like get behind them, say like here, like as in like hiding behind all these guys. Like, what is it? I want to see what's been following me, but I don't want to fight it. And then as we get into this very restricted kind of corridor area, I'm going to cast Arms of Hadar and just try and like sneak attack them from behind.
Would you let me know or something, because I would like to use the same situation.
Yeah, I say, okay, in 3, 2, 1, kind of thing. But I'm not doing sneak attack. I'm doing this multiple person spell. So
Hold on.
Cool.
I assume that we let them go through like a little bit.
yeah, so I thought it'd be good to get them. Like, once they've gone through this corridor,
Yeah.
so once Daniel's got them all funneled through, we've got them trapped, and then the others can run down, and we can basically box them in.
Okay,
That's my
yeah,
thinking.
perfect. So yeah, then that moment I'm just gonna chuck a dagger at the one on the front, or actually one that behind. They are too close to me. My
Okay.
comfort zone.
So you're waiting for them to pass through. You
They're like
are
halfway
aware-
through hallway. So there should be like
Yeah.
seeing the end like our troops.
We would like to catch them in the corridor, so I kind of want to be in like a bottom left, like I'd like a drow or whatever the Vargraph thing on my right maybe, and 2 ahead of me, and then Camille will be behind the one on my right, and then he'll sneak attack one. I'll Arms of Hadar, and I go, I don't think I feel so well, and then black eyes and tentacles and death, and then Azrock and that will run down, and yeah, it'll be a bloodbath.
All right. Cool. So they're going to walk past you, and you just kind of want to do the equivalent of going dead. Cool. What's the intention with the other Quaggoths that are around you? There's about 4 in this area.
So I was
Do
assuming, I was assuming that the guards are like in charge, but they're also kind of like cowards. Like they don't want, if there is an adventure, they don't want to be the first ones to get hit. So they're going to send the Quaggoths like slightly ahead of them, and they'll probably be the 2 at the back, and then me and Camille will be sort of behind them, being like, "What is it that's been chasing us?"
Yeah.
Kind of thing.
So that's what happens. So there's 4 Quaggoths. Basically, 2 go ahead and 2 are behind. And they're basically think of it like attack dogs. That's the situation. So 2 Quaggoths will go ahead. The 2 Drow will be behind, and there's a couple of Quaggoths behind. It's not major thing. They're just like checking out. But you're right. They're just they want to send the dogs ahead.
So from my perspective, I would like to, when they are away from us, because I have range attack, I can throw dagger. And
Yeah, I
also,
will. I will wait.
I still have, I have my advantage anyway because they can't see me as a
Yeah,
threat.
yeah, totally.
I'm gonna wait for them
Yeah.
to go that halfway through the tunnel, and then attack, sneak attack on the Drow.
Yeah, I'm going to wait for the first ones to kind of spot other enemies to alert the others to run past us, and then because I want to get that kind of 2-sided prong attack, and I want to get all of them. So I'm hoping that the first few get like spot the other rest of the party and go and then the others hear that noise and they go, oh shit, we should go and help. Run past us, and then we come in behind and go, oh, we'll try and help. Oh no, actually we're the enemy, die, kind of thing.
Just let Geraf and Zeldi to coordinate the attack, so to do everything at the same time.
Okay. So basically, 2 Quaggoths go ahead, and the 2 Drow are now following behind.
And I would tell Drendara, be like, you have some guests on the way. Please slaughter them at your will.
All right. So the Quaggoths and the Drow continue. 2 Quaggoths remain behind. It's not a major thing. They're just waiting back, and they're slowly approaching now.
Okay, at this point, I would say to Zeldi, okay, I'm taking right, give the signal, and I would just attack.
All right. Okay. I'll let you guys through. At what point do you want to wait?
Do we get an attack? Do we get like a surprise round since we know they're coming?
Definitely. So this would be a surprise round when the attack happens. Yeah, and just keep in mind, Azrock did say if something happens and you have to attack early and can't wait for his signal, send the message through the stones that you're attacking, and then they'll just
Oh.
attack from the back.
I'm really
Zeldy.
tempted to use my 5th level spell.
Don't
Already?
do that yet.
I think it's too early.
Do you even know what it is?
Yes, I do.
Okay.
Alright.
So I will let them know that to whoever is holding the stone. Okay, we begin. And yeah, I'll just attack.
Okay, that triggers now the attack round. So this is the surprise round, and
We go with the initiative, so just to have an order.
there we go. Initiative is up. Just add in your initiative. This is complete surprise round.
Beautiful.
Here we go. Wow.
Oh shit.
I have advantage.
Barbarian
Oh.
bullshit.
Wow. What?
No, we think okay overall.
All right, is that all of us? I think it is.
What about our? Oh, yeah, we have
Yep.
our turns. Okay.
What I'll do is since there's loads, what I'll do is I'll just roll a turn for all of the supports essentially.
Didn't we decide
no,
that
it's what we-
support groups go
yeah,
with us?
Yep.
The
Oh,
support groups go after us. That's what we decided, isn't it?
yep. Absolutely. Oh yeah.
One's go with me, a bugbear goes with Alice, and a bugbear goes with Zelda.
Brilliant. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to bring up the order just so they're in. Here we go. All right, here we go. We're now in the attack order, all done. I'm going to add. I'm just going to call them bodyguards. And now they're in, and we're going to give them 12. Cool. All right, we're in the surprise round. And first up will be. So Robwell, you are the one who attacks first, triggering it. So I'm going to put you at the top of the list, just above Durandara, unless there are objections. Make sense? Cool.
I'm blanked out. Sure.
So, Robwell, you start. Make your attack. You're hitting the right drow, I assume. That's, for the fun of it, that's Tamek.
Question: would I have time to use my skill?
Yes, so you can use it as many. Yeah, you can
Thanks.
just. Is it an action or a bonus action, actually?
Bonus action.
Cool. Then use it as a bonus action. So you can use your normal attack, and then use that with the bonus as a bonus action.
Bonus action is a way to, because it enhances my attack. I'm using it first to enhance my attack. Okay.
That's right. So when you attack, your thing glows and does the extra
So yeah, I'm
damage.
just saying like a quick mutter a few, like left my dagger close to my mouth, just mutter a few words. Yeah, Zelda might hear them, but I might actually whisper it to fill in a second. But in the meantime,
And I can read lips of any language I can understand as long as I can see it.
do you see me right now?
Yes,
I vote.
you are probably blocked.
I'm going to say that there's a lot of people. There's two people in front of Robwell, and he's going like this.
He is lit.
You know, I've got the dagger like covering my mouth. I'm just like
Yeah.
whispering very, very close. So I
You don't
think
see
you
it
would
this round,
see it.
Drandora.
Not this time. Hold on. Okay. So I'm just have a regular, so not a regular advantage on my attack.
Yes, definitely. This is certainly everything advantage or surprise.
Oh.
All right.
God. This does hit.
Oh, actually, Drow. Oh no, is 18 armor class. It has a chain shirt. Does not hit.
Well, unfortunately, that sometimes happen. Pretty sad, but yeah, that's my surprise round, I guess.
Drandara, you are up. After that, it is Zeldi. Drandara.
Can I move in the surprise round?
Yeah.
I'll get close. I'll less action blade sing. So my armor class is a base 18 at the moment.
Class base 18. Nice.
Yeah, so add my intelligence modifier to my armor class. And yeah, I'll just go in with a rapier.
All right.
Won't have advantage because
You got
less
a lucky.
surprise.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Do I have advantage? Do I not?
This is a surprise round. I'm giving you everyone advantage.
Still not great, but better. Then second attack, my rapier will light itself on fire.
Mhm.
A green flame blade. Work. Then that'll work.
No, the 11 doesn't
No.
hit.
Oh, no, it's second attack. I have two.
Okay. 25 hits.
25 hits. There'll be an extra 1d8 fire damage.
Ooh.
And I need to check the wording. 'Cause as it hits, I'll display it in the VTT. Basically, a bunch of fire will jump to the second Quagoth. The one I'm attacking, the one directly in front of me.
Yeah.
A bit of fire will jump to the other one, which will take the fire damage plus my spell casting ability modifier. It would take 11.
Dex save or something like that to avoid.
Nope.
Wow. Cool. All right. What's the damage the Quagoth gets? The first one.
So the first one in front of me takes 19, of which is fire, if it matters.
Oh,
All of it
doesn't.
magical. And the second one will take 11.
Nice. Doesn't seem to have any unusual effect, but they do scream out.
And
Okay.
that is everything I can do. Are the goblins going immediately after me or on the 12?
They will go on the 12.
Okay.
Cool. Zeldy, you're up. After Zeldy, it's Bell.
Me? Right. I did see what Rob Bell was saying, or I heard what Rob Bell was whispering.
Cool.
So do these guys here see us as me and Camille as aggressive now, or
They only see. Hang on, I can check. So it can't actually see what Robwell did. The intelligence is low. No, they don't. But they are alerted and they will attack. It from their perspective, it just looks like Robwell attacked something down the corridor. They didn't actually see that he attacked one of the drow.
so if they're not very intelligent, and I had the wand of paralysis, and I said, "Oh no, I think something's attacking them," and I like zap out, but I'm actually aiming for Tomek, and I zap him, but they're like seeing me trying to, and they're like, "You guys," like as my bonus action, I'm like, "You guys should go and help them." Like,
Yeah.
can I
So,
do that? Or will they
You
attack me?
absolutely can. The order would be your free action, not a bonus action, which you can do as an explicitive. So, yeah, absolutely. So they're just seeing from your perspective, you're shooting in the corridor, and they're like, and
Yeah.
gonna just run in.
So I'm gonna try and shoot. I think it's Tomek. Was it not? In the
Hammock is
back.
the one on the right, which Robwell attempted to attack.
Oh well, that's the other one on the one that's closed.
Yeah.
That guy there, yeah.
Yeah.
That's the guy I want to try and hit. Does this work? Yeah. So wonder paralysis. So DC 15 Constitution. If he fails it, he is stunned until my next turn.
He gets a 19.
God damn it. Oh well. But yeah. So and I got bonus action, right?
You have a bonus action if it's part of a spell or racial trait, yes. But we're not using bonus action for like an additional thing. You can
Yeah,
do.
so I tried to blast him, and I used that free action to basically say to the Quagoths, be like, I think like I'm like panicking, freaking out, so I just like blasting away and
Perfect.
trying to move backwards to get them to go ahead of me.
Amazing. Anything else before it's Bell's turn? Oh,
I
Karan.
will. I will just try and like kind of hide behind this wall because I'm like pretending. To the Quagoths, it looks like I'm terrified, but I'm actually trying to get cover. And that's my turn.
All right, Bell. Oh no, sorry. Actually, Karan is up, and then it's Bell.
Yeah. Perfect timing. Like, the fact that I remembered that.
Yeah,
amuses
well
me.
done. Well done.
Okay, cool.
Use
We're
the
gonna-
power of annoyingness.
Use the power of annoyingness. That's actually might be just the thing I would use. Fuck. See, I forgot about Karan, and I'm like, oh my god, what can I do?
You've got Stunning Strike! Oh.
I've got Stunning Strike. Yeah. Let's gonna go and try and Stunning Strike Quagoth. So I'm gonna flip next to Drandara. This bitch right here. I would like to hit him first of all.
Oh,
Let's start with the whack at him.
armor class is 13.
That's a natural 1. So we're off to a great start.
Cool.
Is that level 5 though? She gets 2 attacks.
True. Do I have to make a flurry of blows?
It's
No.
No? Okay, cool. Yeah, I would... It doesn't hit. Flurry of blows. Yes.
No, don't you get 2 base attacks?
Do I get 2 base attacks? What level am I?
Level-
Oh, yes, I do!
Level
I do
5,
now.
Guys,
I do
it's a
that.
flurry. It's a flurry of bows. Come on.
It's a flurry of bows. 18! Does 18 hit?
18 does hit.
Beautiful! That would be 8 points of damage.
Cool. Is
And
Flurry of Blows a like a bonus action, or how can you...
no, that's just an attack. That's just an attack.
Cool. Oh, you're able
So
to
you
attack
do-
twice. Do 2
Yeah.
attacks then. Cool. Roll a 1d20 while I do the damage, just because you rolled a nat 1, just to see what happens, if anything at all. So I'm
Does Karan
seeing...
have advantage? You said surprise round?
I did give everyone an advantage.
Oh.
Yeah, that's true. Thanks for that.
Okay, then 18 is the first attack. Thank you.
Indeed it is. Go Rob! Switched on.
So 8 points of bludgeoning damage and stunning strike. I need this dude to make a Constitution saving throw.
When I hear Stunning Strike, I just think of Slink at the moment.
Yeah,
so rolled
pretty
an
much.
11.
You've got baby slink at the moment.
Oh my god, it fucking fails.
11 failed.
11 fails. My spell save DC is 13.
We are not doing too well. Nope, not really too well.
Quagoth is not doing too well. I'm doing well.
Oh,
I don't know what
I
you're
was
talking
gonna say,
about.
huh? Cool. Fantastic. So it's stunned.
It is stunned. It cannot do shit until the end of my next turn, of Karan's next turn, and all attacks against him have advantage. Is that right?
Yeah,
Quickly look up.
I-
Should be-
being stunned. Yeah.
Beautiful.
Look. Stunned creature can't move and can only speak falteringly. Creature automatically fails strength dex saves. Any attacks against it have advantage. Woo! Nice.
Awesome. Yeah. Who's this dude?
I'm not seeing anything.
This dude, like right next to Quagoth.
Oh,
Is that an enemy?
Yeah,
Quagoth.
enemy. Slightly sizzling from the flames from Drandara.
Great.
Both
Let's go
on
and try.
fire.
Let's go and try and punch him again. But that is a bonus action. Flurry of blows. Flurry of bows. Flurry of bows. So 2 extra attacks
Oh yeah. Monks.
with advantage because I forgot that is a thing. Oh no, that's my
Oh, yeah.
second attack. That's not
Yeah.
even flurry of
That's-
blows. Holy shit! Right. That's
That's-
just my second attack. That's an actual 20.
Screw it. You get it. Yep. Cool. Nice hits.
I mean that's advantage,
Awesome.
right? So that's just what first attack with advantage, if I understand correctly.
A second attack.
What is the first? Oh yeah, you have to first hit. Okay,
First
sorry.
was the stunning strike.
Yeah,
Second is
sorry.
this one.
Yeah.
Yeah, stunning strike.
Let's go with it. Yep, 27 hits. What's stunning strike. So it
I
will
was
do
saying
another
the other
con
one.
save.
Yep.
Then-
I'm trying to stun both of them.
Oh.
That's a 7. That's 1 damage.
Cool.
Can we just double that because it didn't crit?
Do you want to double?
Or I can do this. 10 points of bludgeoning damage for the crit. Sorry, ignore the
Okay.
7. And stunning strike.
Go. It rolls a 9, fails. It is also stunned.
It is also stunned. On
Just
that,
get an advantage on this round.
magnificent. On that glorious point, Karan will step back.
Wow. Holy Jesus.
I
Okay.
cannot fucking believe that this small kobold that is like 3 feet and tiny and is terrified of everything has just stunned 2 giant enemies. What? Okay. Great! That's Karan's
Take
turn.
it.
Belle, you're up. After that, it's all the bodyguards.
Belle's gonna do like the fuck and get to this dude in front of
Yeah.
whoever is left here. And we're gonna do
Really damaged.
Yeah, we're gonna do Great Weapon Master. And I have advantage.
Going
I
hard.
have advantage. I have so many advantages. 23 to hit.
Hit.
Magnificent.
Great.
17 points of damage.
Nice. You
Doesn't it
sliced.
have? Sorry, doesn't it have -5?
Oh yeah, true. It does have -5. 18. I'm sorry. 18 still hits.
What did you initially say? Was it 17? Did you say? First.
17 points of damage.
Okay. And how much is it actually?
17 points of damage. It's 18 to hit and 17 points of damage.
Yep. Okie dokie. All right. Brilliant. You slash it. It's still standing, but it tries to scream out, but it's stunned as the blood oozes from it. Nice. And Nuss?
Yes, second attack. We'll do the same thing. It's a natural 20! Oh my god! What
Mother.
the fuck, you guys?
Go for it.
You know what I have? I have brutal critical now.
Oh,
I.
get an extra damage die.
It is. So. I don't know what it rolled.
Oh my god. What are you rolling there?
I don't
So
know what
you
it
got-
rolled.
13 damage, 9 on your regular crit, then your
Uh-huh.
brutal critical rolled a 7, so it's 29 damage in total.
Plus 10, 39 damage in total.
I'm just gonna just go with whatever you're saying. Cool. How do you kill this thing that's right in front of you?
I kneecap the dude.
You and your
I have
kneecap,
one
man.
move. I take my great axe, and I'm gonna smash the leg out of him, and then with the first strike, and with the second strike, I'm gonna chop his head off. 'Cause, bitch.
All right. Anything else?
I will move here, in front of the drow, and
Yeah.
to flank
Clever
that.
move. Clever move.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Actually, well, I'm gonna move here, so the flanking would be like, on that side. Yeah. So my hobgoblin can go there. Holy shit! What the fuck, you guys?
What?
All right. Next is the bodyguards' turns.
I think Alice just got us demonetized.
No, it's fine. On a live stream, it seems that it's not that. Yeah, they don't make that kind
Oh,
of.
okay.
noise.
Sorry, Daniel.
Cool. All right, bodyguards' turns, and we're just going to go in order of the bodyguards from the turn order belonging to the people. So, Drandara, let your bodyguards do something first.
Their orders were to, if we engage, shoot things with a bow.
Good
Oh.
orders.
Fantastic. Do you want to do it, or shall I do the?
I'm happy to roll.
Sure. Go on with the
Obviously,
roll.
they would all move up to point where they could see. Don't know what that would be, and they would just all take pot shots at these creatures.
All right. I'll let you.
Think I can't get the fifth one in close enough. Do they have goblins have advantage, or at this point are you giving up on that?
So they are all being screwed. Well, here's the thing. This is all a surprise round right now. So they have. They have advantage.
I'll do 4 pot shots at the Quagoth.
I mean, at this point, they're like decimated, so it's not exactly a surprise. But
I mean, all of us.
The fans, they're all
happening
taking. They're basically all
seconds.
They're all taking.
yeah,
For some
here's the
reason,
thing.
that whispered to you and not everyone else. So. That's
Cool.
fine.
No worries. So basically, this is all a surprise round. So yes, they attack. So here we
They're all
go.
taking pot shots.
Cool. They're going to take pot shots, and they're just going to take them out one after the other. So going for the Quagoth. Hits, it gets 4 piercing damage. The next one hits, gets 5 piercing damage. This is actually really good that you're doing this and makes my life easier. Thank you. 13. Crap. It matches, so it goes to the person, right? So the attack hits.
Always goes to the runner.
Yeah, which means the goblin, so it goes there. Short bow, 3 piercing damage. Perfect. That last goblin shoots and gets. It has 3 health points and gets it exactly down. That Quagoth just gets the last one in the head, and collapses and dies. Awesome. All right. I cannot believe that. Fantastic. Well done. All right. The surprise round is now over.
Oh, there's still the bugbears.
Still 2 bugbears.
Oh, there's 2 bugbears. All right. Go for the bugbears. I think they have javelins, actually.
I'd go first.
Bugbears.
Right?
One is being controlled by Camille. One's being controlled by
3,
Alice.
4, 5, 6. I assume they have 30, right? Movement speed.
I'll check. Yes, 30, and they have a
That's
javelin.
4.
Ranged weapon.
Yeah, well,
They
he's
also
gonna
have
go
them-
in.
They have morning stars as well, if you fancy.
Yeah, I will go for the close one. So just roll 1d20 plus 4.
Perfect.
No, that's miss. Okay. Oh, advantage.
For
Advantage.
the drow, yeah, that's for with advantage. That's right.
Actually, just pull up the monster sheet and click on that.
Yeah, I didn't.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, that's true. Okay,
Misses.
never mind. Misses.
All right. Next hobgoblin F.
At least. That's,
Well,
Yeah.
yeah, I probably can't get anywhere close with.
No,
the-
they would. Yeah, it would have AC increased
Yeah,
slightly.
he'll get close to Karam.
Cool. It can try firing at one of the.
Yeah, it will take a longbow shot with advantage.
Cool. It's a javelin.
And
Yeah,
the
it does have it.
spreadsheet it says they have longbows. I don't know.
Bugbear. Huh. Good. Oh, sorry. I'm looking at bugbear, guys. I'm looking at the wrong thing.
Oh, do we have bugbears? Do we have hobgoblins?
Hobgoblins. Yeah,
Okay.
and they do have short bows, so yeah, go for it.
Okay. Yeah, 13 to hit. That wouldn't hit.
No. All right.
So hit and go here to this corner, and the dude is gonna keep an eye out so no one comes from this corner.
All right. So that puts us now in initiative order for the others. So I'm going to roll initiative, and that will determine where they go in. Cool. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to refresh the turn order and just roll with initiative.
see what's up.
All right, so I think we'll just keep the initiatives. I mean, you guys are pumped. They're still like a bit shocked what's going on. Drandara's like freaking pumped. We're just gonna keep it as we're just gonna keep it as this. So they got 15. I'm just gonna put them in the 15. Team Drow. All right, that's what we will do. Drandara, we're just gonna go with it. You are up.
I can take, if memory serves, I can sort of move in between the two creatures. So I can move in between Bell and the Bugbear and make an attack, and then sort of finish my turn after them. Them.
I'm gonna say yes. If we can travel through the spaces, we can sure do that. The only thing is you wouldn't be able to end your turn between them, but there's enough
basically
movement.
I'm asking you to sort of squeeze in between them, stab, not squeeze in between.
Absolutely.
You have done on previous occasions.
Yeah.
So I'll take a pot shot at whichever one's
Yeah,
front of Bell.
Yep, Bell. They look all both really good.
One in front of Bell, attempt to stab with a rapier, do badly.
How many
Roll me
ones
What is
today?
happening?
Roll me 1d20.
D20. 11.
Yeah, you. Yeah, you just miss. Nothing adverse happens.
Second attack, the blade lights on fire. As I go to green flame blade.
Mhm.
I still miss.
Jeez.
What is going on?
Yeah, hits off their
Oh,
armor.
this is-
They've got
this
this chainmail. Ding.
This is the universe cancelling out your 20s.
I am so sorry, you guys.
After Drandara will be Zeldi. So was that it, Drandara?
Yes, and I realised I've done that turn wrong, but that's fine, it's not a problem.
No worries. Cool. All right, Zeldi, you are up, and then it is Rodwell. So keep in mind, the Quaggoths know there's a fight happening. They don't assume you are bad. You are bad.
Yeah, I was thinking about that, but technically, I have advantage. I have my assassination until someone's. As long as I'm faster than they are surprised, and the other condition is I move before them. So technically, I could still go for assassinations for those two in front of me.
Yep, I feel like I'm an assassination expert because I've read up on it. That is right. They've not even
So many times I complained.
They've not even taken their turn yet. So technically, you're still assassinating, and you have the advantage because they don't even expect you as a baddie. So you two have advantage on these things.
Yeah, I will try to get it still. So
One thing to keep in mind, guys, is you are close to the door. So, if it were to be very loud here, you may alert people that might be behind the door. Right now, it's all right. People might not have heard it. Depends on whoever's behind the door. So just keep that in mind about noise. So ideally, if you want to take out the Quaggoths, do it in a wanna. Hits.
You know what? Yeah. Okay. So I still have that buff because the buff lasts up till I attack or 1 minute. That's concentration spell. I didn't got hit, so I didn't have to concentrate on that yet. So I've got it's crit, which is convenient.
Perfect.
Because
Perfect.
I'm adding 1d6. 1d. Sorry, actually, yeah, it's doubled. 1d6. So I've got 9, 30. Sorry, 20, 27 points of damage. 27, 31 points of damage twice. It's 62 points of damage. Assassination. Only one
Rob,
time.
can you explain what Zeldi sees as you kill this Quaggoth?
So you see that my dagger, she see that my dagger, that like glowing dagger misses, like take another one and just like repeat the process, the same whispers, like now I really have you, and it just like in a head, just like sticking out, and you just like just straight on the ground.
And the camera sees on the other end of the door, it just hears a like a silent assassination. Which one is it? The one next to Zeldy or
the one that I missed last time? I need. Oh, Qui-Gon. Okay, yeah, the closest one. Yeah.
Oh, perfect.
I'm just gonna whisper to myself that all of you gonna have my vengeance.
Nice. Okay, I think I actually got. Did I get the order mixed up? Sorry, I went Robwell and then Zeldy, but Zeldy. That's sorry. We'll go with that order. Zeldy, you're up next. Sorry,
I don't feel confident that I can kill them in one hit, so I'm gonna like look at these Qui-Goths and go, "Don't you even care about Tomek? He's risking his life!" And I'll run around here and I'll come up to Tomek and hopefully he'll kind of like get an idea that, oh thank God, like someone to help me, and I'll be like, "I'm here to help. It's a nice back you've got there. Be a shame if anyone stabbed it. Sneak attack."
Cool.
No, nice back.
Like, how would they see me?
Yeah, you're in line of sight with the Qui-Goth. So far, if you were to do that, Qui-Goth would see you attacking. It wouldn't see. It still thinks Robwell's okay.
Oh, okay.
Actually, you know what? Sorry, I'm looking at the way. Sorry, I take that back because the dynamic lighting is a bit obscure. It actually shows you through the walls. I take it back. The Qui-Goth doesn't see you assassinate. It just sees you run into the crowd.
So yeah. So do I get advantage on this attack then?
Yes,
because
yes,
it's
you do.
flanked. So yeah, I'm going to say, "I'm here to help. It's a nice back you've got there. Be a shame." And I put my hand on it. Be a shame if anything were to... And then Psionic Blade goes up through his lower back, out of his chest. Kind of thing, if it hits.
Go on. You need to be 18.
Oh, that looks like it hurts. That's going to be 14 points of psychic damage. And he's like, and the blade kind of vanishes. She's like, "Oh God, but I'm still alive." And I'm like, "Yes, but I have a bonus action. Sorry." So I don't get the sneak attack for this one, but so it'll be 21 points of psychic damage because I critted on the bonus action.
Perfect. Look. 21.
Mm-hmm.
Did you say?
Yeah.
How do you assassinate this guy?
So yeah, like I said, sneak up behind him. So the Psionic Blade goes in, like he goes, like kind of like his brain gets shocked from that, and the second one goes in. Then I just move my hand away and go, "Oh, you don't look well." And the Psionic Blades don't like pierce the flesh or anything. It's just like energy that goes into him. So I'm like, I kind of look at the what's the thing called again? The green thing.
Qui-Goth.
I look in the Qui-Goth's direction and go, "Quick, down! Something's hurt him." And then smile to my comrades and go, and like telepathically, "It's coming. Let's finish the last one." And I'll move over here so the Qui-Goth can see the down thing come and try and help him. And that's my turn.
Freaking hell. So right now, you, Robwell and Zeldy will recognize you guys so far are taking this out really quickly. And with minimal noise from where Robwell is.
Can I slightly retcon that last bit? I don't know if this costs an action or it's free action. Can I stand in front of Tomek and turn into Tomek? With my mask of many faces? Or will that be an action?
I'm gonna say no, because that would be an action
That's
or
fine.
bonus action. But I love where you're going with this. The opportunity might present itself. So the fighting has happened up here. Temek is seeing what's going on. So let's see. He is quite intelligent. He sees it's going down. Temek then puts down his weapon and surrenders. And crap, hang on. He's a Lolth person. Lolth will not be happy. He screams out in Lolth and screams out in Lolth's name, and goes and attacks you, Zeldy, seeing that seeing what you've done. Okay, here we go. It's a Drow. He can cast some spells. Okay, he casts as an action darkness. And go on.
I think I have it. I think I have it. I think
You used it on the Mad Mage.
I do. I have counter spell.
Brilliant.
Yay.
He sees what's happening. He claps his hands like this, and he extends his hands so the darkness starts to go. What's the reaction? What does he have to?
I cast a 3rd level counter spell.
Is that everything below the 3rd? Just stops?
If it's a 3rd level or lower, it automatically cancels it.
I remember. Cool.
And it's just like Sadar sees the darkness coming and goes, nah, and sort of just like snaps his fingers to have it disappear.
Ah, brilliant. It's a 2nd level, so you guys see this. His hand goes up, a ball of darkness kind of grows. It just pops as he opens up his hands. Nothing happens. He looks at you, Drandara, sees what happens, and goes.
I've just got like that smug smile on my face.
He shouts, "For Lolth!" and just runs back and prays to Lolth, causing attack of opportunity for Bell, Goblin, Zeldy. You can all attack of opportunity now.
Goblin.
Oh.
I mean, as
Are we flanking? No, I'm not flanking. Okay.
No, but you all get attacks of opportunity.
Okay.
He just
Rockwell.
yeah.
no, he's just within Robwell's reach. He's not out of
No, he's more than 5 feet away on the map.
I mean, you had.
From what I see, Robwell's in the corner and he's ran past Robwell.
Not for me. Anyway, do your damage. Robwell, where are you? I can only see you in the here. That's weird.
Ignore that.
Yeah.
Well, Robwell was in the corner for me.
Yeah, that's weird. I'm seeing it different. Perfect. In that case, attack of opportunity for you as well. He actually looks at you and he thinks you're a drow. He thinks you're a friendly. Okay, what am I seeing here? I'm seeing Bell hits.
Yes. 19 to hit, 10 points of damage.
And
nice.
I'll quickly roll the hobgoblin.
Yeah, roll the hobgoblin.
I'm trying to roll it, but I'm trying to use the sheet. Oh no, I can use it here. Okay, great. There we go.
Would he swing one-handed or two?
Oh, no,
Up to you.
Oh, no.
I got a 17, so I missed.
God damn it. Alright, I'm gonna roll manually. Roll 1.
Whereas it might be the hobgoblin actually kills him because Bell just really took a
Also,
whole.
Hobgoblin has advantage because it was flanking with Stella.
Yeah.
Advantage?
Well, not Stella, Zeldy.
He's flanking with Zeldy.
Yeah.
Zeldy would also have advantage.
And Zeldy would have advantage too.
That's correct. Well, it's actually when they're just out of. Yeah, that's true. That's true.
No.
Actually, Zelda doesn't have advantage, but the hobgoblin does have advantage.
Oh.
So it is crit.
Good. What's the what did the
Wow,
hobgoblin
2
hit?
natural 20s.
Well,
Am I seeing 23 there, Rob, for the hobgoblin?
well, hobgoblins have a sneak.
There's a
okay.
24 for the
Sneak attack
hobgoblin
won't
for
work,
a
I'd be
critical
surprised.
success.
How many hit points for the hobgoblin? Oh, yeah, that's enough. Okay, I'll just make it easy for you guys. Bell and Hobgoblin take Tamek out. Sorry, Robwell.
Good. Don't waste my reaction.
The reason why you miss Zeldy is because Tamek just collapses in front of you.
With no knees.
I imagine like Bell like cutting off the legs, and Zelda tried to stab him. It's like, whoop! Oops, it's not here.
Chop, chop, chop! It's time for harvest.
Oh my god, what is with the chopping? I'm loving
I
it
don't
though.
know, bro.
Still
Zelda
not.
decided to choose.
Okay, cool. Let's have a look.
I feel like it's one of those. You ever guys ever feel like Batman Arkham City or Arkham Asylum? It's like one of those things when you die and he's just like, looks like you didn't put your best step forward. You died.
Okay, the following happens. We're still in combat. There's one more Quaggoth, which is low intelligence. It runs towards you. Actually, it doesn't see... Yeah. So this poor Quaggoth thinks... Yeah, this is what it does. It uses its 30 feet to run. Yeah, that's right. Robwell, you get an attack of opportunity as this thing runs past you, the Quaggoth.
Oh.
Yeah, and it's right next to you, Zeldy.
I mean, wouldn't that make it that I can't... Yeah. I want to break the surprise, so I would rather actually not take attack opportunity second.
Perfect,
surprise
because-
him on later on.
You know what? I was going to say, great idea, because had it run past you, you would have hit it, it would have been like attacked you. So, Zeldy, it's right next to you. And Karan, it's your turn.
Karan?
Yeah.
Okay.
Actually, yeah.
I just want it noted that I'm playing along with the Quaggoth and being like, if you'd come sooner, you might have saved him, but we can take them together. And I'm standing like side by side with the Quaggoth like that, being like,
Okay, I have to note, neither Karan nor Bell have vision, so I have no idea what's happening.
I will give you guys vision.
Yes, thank you. That would be
Also,
very
where
much
is the
appreciated.
Quaggoth?
Is it 15 feet?
It's 60 feet dark vision.
60 feet of vision. Sorry, what were you saying, Rob?
Where is the Quaggoth? You said it ran towards us.
Yeah, it's right next to Zeldy. I'm just going to move Karan back up because you're on top of Zeldy.
I don't
yeah, it's on
see
the
any
map.
Quaggoth.
No.
Right
It's
here.
Zeldy.
No.
I see Zeldy, but no Quaggoth.
Mhm.
That's
Same.
interesting. I'm seeing... This is interesting.
Oh, now, yeah, it's behind Zeldy. Yeah.
Okay, it's behind Zeldy.
No,
Yeah,
it's
can you
right...
put them next to Zeldy?
It's now next to Zeldy. Give it time. I think it just needs to adjust.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
But it's fine. So Karan, I can guide you. So there is a space in front of
can
the
go there.
Quaggoth, which is now on top of Tamek.
Right. So right in front of Bell? Is that what you're saying?
Nope, it's on the right of Zeldy, and it's on top of the Drow, which you and the Hobgoblin killed.
It's on top of Zeldy.
Right, it's fine. For some reason, Roll20 is acting up, so you can attack. You
Move
can just
behind
roll
him
attack.
and punch the dude.
Cool, perfect. You go and punch. There's no advantage.
Is Zeldy right next to him?
Yes, Zeldy is on the left. The Quaggoth is on the right. So,
Great. I have advantage then.
no, you have to be directly opposite.
Yes, except from Karan is a kobold,
Oh,
and kobolds have
tactics.
tactics, and as long as the ally is within 5 feet,
Oh,
I have
nice! Awesome! I forgot about that. Cool. You got
it's a
advantage.
lot. 24 to hit.
Look around.
What is happening? Why?
It's
8 points of damage.
nice. It doesn't
And
do
then
much
second
damage
attack.
to this, but
It
it definitely-
stacks.
Oh, it stacks indeed.
5 points of damage.
Death of 1,000 cuts. Okay, you're stabbing this thing in the back.
Yeah. And do I do that? Do I do the thing?
Well, you can attack once more as a bonus action, or you could flurry of blows. If you still got the key point, you could stunning strike, but I doubt this Quagoth's going to last until the end of your next
Yeah,
turn.
no, it's not. That was another thing I was contemplating, but I'm gonna save it for the next time. Why the hell would I save it for the next time? What is like? Is she going to like survive or something?
Will she be a main character?
This fight, yes. The next fight, maybe not.
Yeah.
You know, when we actually face off against the priestess.
I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna use.
10-minute
I'm
warning.
gonna spend 2 key points to use the water whip.
Ooh, what's that? Sounds very
So
neat.
cause a creature within 30 feet, which is quite good, to make a dexterity saving throw. On a failure, the creature takes 3d10 bludgeoning damage and whatever, but I don't think it's gonna fail.
I'm seeing a dex. It gets 16.
Yeah, no, it saves. It still gets half of 3d10 bludgeoning damage.
Oh, Karan.
What?
What is this creature?
What is she? She's an abomination.
She's not supposed to be here. She's a handbag thing.
Wow.
I took her out the handbag.
Yes,
You
they
unleashed the power. You unleashed the
I
power.
released the pet.
What's the damage?
25 points of bludgeoning damage,
Half,
magical,
you said, right?
as Karan just like, backflips, backforce, whoop, 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 and does the Katara water bending thing, and a water whip just collapses.
I love it. So you know how I was totally dissing the kobold? Yeah, this thing is almost dead after that. After it gets this water whip, blood oozes up. And after it gets a few stabs, it just squeals out. "Ah!"
Is it still alive?
It's still alive, just.
Well, now it's Belle's turn.
Tell you what, it probably can't take any more of those stabbings. Belle is up, and then the body.
Belle's gonna go in front and buddy up with my new best friend, Karan, that is super useful apparently. And Great Weapon Master. I don't think I need to, but I'm still gonna Great Weapon Master. Nope. That does not hit.
But
Maybe
17
just
might
have
hit
low
the Quagoth.
expectations. Maybe that's the key.
Yeah.
17 hit the Quagoth, though.
17 hits.
Oh, 17 hits?
Oh, my
I thought
apologies.
18.
No, that was
18 was
the drow. Sorry, I wasn't. Yep, 17 hits, 26 hits.
Oh! Well, 17 wouldn't hit because Great Weapon Master minus 5, that would be a 12.
Okay.
Yeah,
The
but
20
26 would be
Or
21.
21 rather. Yep.
20 points of damage.
How do you kill it?
I'm gonna take a Great Axe, and I'm gonna go like, good kitty, and slash like through the mid chest, kind of carve it, and just like whip it out, and like the axe gets stuck in the rib cage a little bit, so you need to like
graphic.
cantle it a little bit and dangle and just like let that loose. And she's like, well, that's how you do that.
Brilliant. There's just a reminder of the Quagoth, what it looks like.
I'm sure
Fantastic.
that'll buff right out.
Right.
You're sure what?
I'm sure
Okay.
you can buff that right out. Ugh.
Yeah.
So, this is what we'll do. We're still in the turn order, and we'll do the bodyguards. Yeah, we'll just do the bodyguards next. I'll let you guys decide. Oh no, the order was to just keep kind of attacking, right? If it sees anything. So
Are they
are
all
you?
dead?
Will they move there? Would they stay there?
I mean, they're not zombies. Like, they're intelligent.
Yeah,
we can still
totally,
talk to them.
I mean, the order was shoot things, take pot shots with a bow, and there's nothing for them to take pot shots at.
Yeah. Cool. Okay. So, on that note, we'll end the episode.
Yep, makes sense.
Hey!
Bye, Utu.
Hold on.
I've got so many final kills.
You wanna cut that out already?
Sorry?
End of the session.
Okay, end of the session. Okay. So
End of the session, yeah.
okay,
think that's a
thank you
good-
very much whoever was watching, because probably that's gonna stay on
Alright.
YouTube to be watched later. Even if no one watched here, maybe someday someone's gonna watch. So thank you very much, and see you in the next